The strike at your job is over. Thank goodness. You know, it might be my stupid fan. Let me point it the other direction. Did that help? Why does it only do that for me? And yes, I don't know, but I can adjust anything. I'm glad the union got what they wanted. They deserve anything they asked for, everything they asked for. I'm glad the strike is over. That's always difficult. The unknowing makes for trying times, yeah? Union strong. Go ahead, Pat Lab. I know that's right. So, y'all, I know I'm late to the game because a couple people I told already were aware. But those monks that were walking for peace across the country, some 11-year-old boy hit them and unalived several and critically injured. What? Did y'all hear about that? Like, how are these monks on a peace walk and unalived? Your sister showed you? 11-year-old boy crashed a pickup truck into a walking procession of Buddhist monks, unaliving 10 of them and injuring 13 others. The monks were on a traditional pilgrimage when the child, who reportedly took his parents' vehicle without permission, lost control and struck the group. Like 2 hours ago. Top story. Tragedy fell over northeastern Thailand this week after an 11-year-old boy drove a pickup truck into a group of Buddhist monks on a pilgrimage walk, resulting in 9 fatalities. Okay, now they're saying 9. After the car accident on Thursday, June 12, 5 monks and 4 other individuals died from their injuries at a local hospital. At least 13 others were injured. A graphic video from the incident shows the pickup truck plowing into a single-file procession head-on. The group, consisting of 34 monks and 5 lay followers, began their walk in Mukdahan province. Roughly 30 minutes into the 260-kilometer pilgrimage, the crash occurred. Yeah, right? This is why education is important. The Pat Lab PhD. Police Major General Paraj said the boy, who has special needs, took the vehicle from his family home without permission and traveled approximately 6 miles before losing control and hitting the group. Law officials have not filed any charges, but have been unable to interview the boy, who was in a state of shock after the accident, per The Guardian. Surviving monks told police the vehicle was swerving before the deadly incident. Encourage your viewers to share your live and invite more friends. Oh, you don't have to do that. Sorry. Your girl trying to keep up with what's going on in the chat. One survivor described the moment of impact in a statement as, "I saw a boy driving a pickup truck approaching," said monk for Sampag. "At that moment, I was chanting, 'Butto, Butto.' Then suddenly the truck hit at full speed and crashed us like this." Yeah, he was special needs. The hospital issued an urgent appeal for blood donations to treat the injured. The governor called for improved parental responsibility and widespread public awareness around safety following the crash. This isn't the first time he took that truck. Oh, wow. Right, and why was he unsupervised? This case should be a lesson not just for our province, but for the public in general when it comes to preventing road accidents. I mean, let's talk about it, right? I think I don't have special needs children, but I have always been wise about leaving car keys or things. You know, children can be tempted. No matter how wonderful and obedient and my kid would never you are, I mean, it only takes one time for your kid too. And things like that are undoable. It'd just be smarter to keep your car keys in your purse by the side of the bed or something, right? Like, I would like to think that you tell your child no and they wouldn't. And in most instances, kids don't. But obviously there's those instances. As a special needs mom, literally anything can happen. Yeah, Ariel. And even as a not special, anything can happen anytime. Even with kids who don't have special needs. Lock everything up. I have a brother with special needs, and we always kept close watch over him. Right. That's why I don't like how the lady diagnosed that child, but he's unsupervised. That part too. Agreed. I don't think self-diagnosis and Google diagnoses are good for anybody. All of the stuff is avoidable. I mean, a lot of it is. Tragedy strikes, right? There's always those wrong place, wrong time instances. I guess everything could be avoidable, but some things just occur, right? This monk situation is terrible. And it says the little boy is just shook by what's happened. He's special needs. He doesn't realize really the impact of what he's done. And I don't know if they'll be able to place charges on him with him being special needs. Welcome in, Ashley. But this is over in our girl Abby's neck of the woods. This is in Thailand. We've been very strict on road safety in recent years. This case should be a lesson. I think everyone involved, especially the parents, needs to help because no one wants something like this to happen. He may not be competent to stand trial. That's the part, Aaliyah. Like, with him having special needs, like, he doesn't have the ability, even in that instance, to have malice. So he didn't intentionally unalive anybody. Did he intentionally take the car? Most definitely, right? But I don't like the fact that while I'm scrolling, you know, even the news is reporting different. I've seen 10 monks, 9 monks. This article says 8. So we'll just say we're really unsure of exactly how many perished. But that's just awful. On a peace walk to get unalived while you're walking for peace. I kind of think it speaks towards, you know, what we're living in. It's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Our 16 children in Ohio, it says the uncle, Ronnie Fletcher, said the rest of the family was horrified and had no idea what was going on with the Siders. My wife will take the last $5 out of her pocket and buy somebody a meal and chance running out of gas to get home, Fletcher said. We didn't know this was that way. We would have helped. He definitely doesn't have the self-awareness to understand the seriousness of the situation. Absolutely not, Aaliyah. On June 30th, Vinton County Sheriff's deputies arrived at a home in Hamden and found 16 children who were kept isolated. The children were taken to hospitals, with 2 being flown to trauma centers. The adults were arrested, each charged with 16 counts of endangering children. Fletcher has known the Siders family since grade school. His wife is Gary Sr. and Christina's daughter, one of Gary Jr.'s 4 older sisters. Although he said he frequented the Siders' home growing up, he said they had not had a close relationship with Gary Sr., Christina, Gary Jr., or Elizabeth for some time. Fletcher said he's not known where his in-laws have lived for at least the last 7 years, and last saw Christina, often known as Lynn, about a year ago. Fletcher said the family did not spend Thanksgiving or Christmas together, and the only time the rest of the family typically interacted with the foursome was when Lynn Siders called to ask for money or help paying the bills. Fletcher spoke with WOWK to offer clarity as he said the situation for his wife and her 3 sisters has been awful since the news broke. He said his wife and his children have deactivated their social media and are staying in their home without being able to work because they've received death threats and people keep driving past their residence. Wow. That's terrible. Now they've got our kids trapped inside because we fear for our kids to let them outside because of these people that are acting crazy, Fletcher said. He said he had only met 2 or 3 of the rescued Siders children, and that was years ago. He said he knew there were a lot of children, but he did not know how many and believed they were being homeschooled. Investigators said none of the children rescued could write their names and some were not able to communicate. Hey, Liza, welcome in. Welcome in, Lynette. Fletcher said the first time he saw the Siders' home was on the news. The house was up to date on its property tax payments, the most recent payment being made in February in the amount of $960. And according to Hamden Village Water Department, the water, sewer, and trash service all in the name of Christina Siders. And the house had running water, sewer, and trash. Fletcher believes things worsened when the elder Siders were no longer able to manage the home. Fletcher said within the home, he believes there was an autism diagnosis and other mental health concerns. Hey, exotic babe. Fletcher said Gary Sr. had a stroke at some point that may have affected his cognitive abilities and believes things spiraled from there. Growing up, Fletcher said he visited the Siders' home multiple times a week and knew them to be a regular family. He strongly denied online allegations that there had been generational abuse or incest within the larger family. They were a typical American family, you know what I mean? Getting by. They didn't have tons of money or nothing like that, but they always had a clean home. The kids always went to school, Fletcher said of the Siders' home when his wife, and Gary II were growing up. An employee of the Mason County Clerk of Courts in West Virginia confirmed that on March 31st, 2008, Gary Siders and Elizabeth Siders were married at the age of 18 and 15. Respectively, the oldest child found in the home was born 2 months later on May 30th, 2008. Because of the timeline, many users on social media speculate Elizabeth was also a victim due to the age she got married. Fletcher said he did not know if there was violence or other issues in the home, but said Elizabeth was willingly there. Hey, Jetta. Investigators have kept details of the alleged abuse close to the chest and have not yet shared accusations outside of general allegations about the state of the home. Officials said the scene was horrific and alleged livestock were kept in better conditions. OMGZ. I think if they would have waited another 24 hours, there was a very high probability that we'd be dealing with a death or multiple deaths of these children, Ohio Attorney General Andy Wilson said. I came across the FYP. Hey, MonTeesMama on the FYP. On a Tuesday, on a random Tuesday. Go figure. Fletcher asked people to stop harassing him, his wife, and their kids, some of whom have medical degrees and who were raised differently than their cousins. He said his wife has been unable to work, making it harder to properly care for their own children and put food on the table. He asked the public to stop blaming his family when he said they knew nothing about the alleged abuse. Got the club going up on a Tuesday. Hey, Des. Hey, Siani. We've done what we could for the family at arm's length that they was keeping us at, Fletcher said. The Siders adults have another court hearing on Tuesday. An officer said the investigation is ongoing. All four suspects pleaded not guilty and are each being held on a $300,000 bond. So there's that. I've got a flash goal. If 6 people want to send me a heart me, that'd be great. Hey, girlfriend, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I am okay. I have had a busy day, girl. I just said that. This is kind of a late night live. It's 6:30 here.
Hi, hey, Siama.
I don't want to miss a day. I want to stay consistent. I guess let me do this live before I cook dinner.
Yeah, I'm about to go get the boys here soon.
I'm having a late dinner tonight. Mr. Cheese don't get here till later anyways. Treasure's not here. I'm not really hungry. You're busy. I'm not even home yet. I'm in the checkout line. Listen, I barely just got back from picking up my order. Swear it. Already sent my daily heart me. Thank you, gorgeous. I appreciate you, Liza. Yes, so the monks was a new story. I was like, oh my goodness, but I'm realizing it's not the same monks that were walking for peace in the United States. Thank you, Des. So that's good. But still tragic and horrific nonetheless. And our girls getting it moving, getting it grooving.
It makes your lips so moisturized.
Keep your lips so moisturized.
Calypso, it makes your lips so moisturized.
It makes your lips so moisturized.
Can you hear that?
I'm practicing too. Shit, we can all make your lips so moisturized. Heck, they figured out if they're all their kids. You know what? I haven't gotten confirmation from a news source if all the children belong to them, and only because in this, I don't know, and maybe moving forward, I think like while everybody can speculate, like the
Keep your
internet and
lips
social media.
moisturized.
Keep your lips moisturized while you're speculating. The internet and social media gives the ability for all these, rumors and extra fake details. Like, I don't like that. And with 16 children being involved in this case, and, basically the only people who know what was going on inside the home are the people inside the home. You have family members reaching out now saying, like, we didn't know what was happening, but they're getting death threats and whatever. Like, a lot of things I don't think are cool. I think sometimes people need to sit back and sit on their hands and let, the investigators do their job. Is it frustrating? Absolutely. I've had to sit back and sit on my hands while investigators investigated my son's death, and it was very timely. And, I've had to sit on my hands while investigators investigated the page that was made about my son. It's a timely, frustrating experience. Right? So I get why people get frustrated, but I mean, most of the people on the internet are strangers to the situation. They're just nosy. Right? Just nosy and want details. What's going on? I'm gathering
What's
from what I'm
going on?
Yeah, from what I'm gathering, even though the family looks very horrific and whatever, I think all the kids belong to Gary Jr. and the Elizabeth or whatever her name is. I think the mom and dad were a married mom and dad. They obviously had these 4 daughters and a son, living in poverty, right? This man says that back when, I'm not frustrated, I'm sick to my stomach. Absolutely, Jetta, it's horrific. But it says that, like, according to the uncle, which is the I just read
Now
an
she was looking for
article.
your slide.
I just read an article, and the uncle of the man who married Gary Sider's sister. Because I guess this family, so you've got the mom and dad, right? The
Y'all
older
should see
people.
Mr. Desiree's over here, sorry, spraying cologne, talking about, I got some cologne, doing this little 2-step. Sorry, it was a funny moment.
He's smelling good. Get his smell good on. You've got the mom and the dad, the older people. And then you've got Gary Jr. and his wife, Elizabeth. And Gary Jr. married Elizabeth when he was 18 and she was 15. And while
That
I've read
has to be some white trash shit. He was 18 and she was 15. Lord, help us all.
yes, and I've heard that the baby that she was pregnant with when she got married was not his child, but again, that hasn't been confirmed by the police. So, but she could have been pregnant by somebody else when she married Gary Jr., right? But the uncle, in his statement to the police, said that when he met the older sister, that the family was like a typical American family. They were barely getting by, paycheck to paycheck. But he said the incestuous shit that was being said about the generational whatever, and yeah, he said that wasn't true. He said he hadn't had a relationship with the family closely. They didn't do holidays or any of that together. There was another uncle apparently that came out on his Facebook and said, though, that the older girls had Facebooks. One of them had a boyfriend, that they absolutely can talk and spell and write. So maybe some of the older kids were able to. But with that many damn kids, and this girl was only 33 years old, y'all. 33 years old with 16 living children. There was not enough of her to take care of 16 children. That's just like if a puppy has a litter of 16 and rolls over on 4. You feel me? Like there was not enough of her. And if the older Gary Sider Sr. had a stroke, and the uncle said he's not sure of what his cognitive ability is as of late. But let's say he had a paralyzing left side stroke and he's not able to do
Got
much.
some shit to talk when she's done talking, y'all.
So the grandma, may not be a way to help with the kids. And if the granddad had a stroke and he's not able to help with the kids, that leaves those 16 children on the mom and the dad. And regardless, that's just like we've heard over there in Jeremiah Thompson's wife's mouth, like, well, we're still growing up. You don't get to still be growing up and having that many damn babies, and they're growing up too. I mean, that's not how this works. If you're going to be laying down and doing the oochie coochie everything, it's all hidey ho, then you take responsibility for what comes out of that. And taking responsibility means taking care of your kids. So for the mother and father to have lived with his parents and kept producing all these children that they had no ability to take care of, I think that in itself is abuse. You don't keep laying down and having babies in poverty. I think people should be charged with that for real, for real. You're bringing children into some forced fucking adverse childhood experiences just because you don't have your shit together. And 16 of them? Jesus, Lord have mercy. They just be giving babies to anybody nowadays. I'm trying to say.
If you got a dick and a coochie, I mean.
I mean, she was 15 years old and pregnant, y'all. So basically, her menstrual came down and she started, you know what I mean? Like, and again, just like the monk situation and the special needs boy who stole his parents' car and unalived them, I agree. These things can all be prevented. Pregnancy can be prevented. Okay, girl, you can talk your shit. I was coming live to be consistent. I didn't know if you were available to talk your shit, what you had going on, but I knew you had shit to talk.
Where should we start, MonTeesMama? Where should we start?
Where do you want to start?
I don't know. You surprised me. You start it, and then I'll jump in.
Are we telling it all, or what are we doing?
Let's talk about today when I called you this morning.
I mean, today kind of wraps with yesterday as far as my opinion. So, okay, Siani, I love the ears in the chat. Okay, y'all. So, we're going to wrap a little bit of yesterday into today because then it makes sense. So, Desiree got a call yesterday that baby boy did not make it to his Boys and Girls Club. She talks to baby boy. She can tell she's on speakerphone and being monitored and recorded and all that shit. And baby boy says, well, I just missed my brother and sister. And Desiree reiterated, like, well, you chose to do this for the 4th of July, though. That's what you wanted to do, right? Because basically his father was saying, well, I missed time with him, so, I kept him home today. Which is very parallel to what he does during the school year. They do not have any type of urgency or the responsibility of making sure these children get to where they're going. Also, 2+, though, if you were here for the handover of baby boy, we heard his father say that the girls would be starting camp this week, right? So, like, what, you weren't able to take him because the girls? Or is it some sick or twisted shit where you, like, encouraged him to stay because he would be there by himself with you guys? Just weird shit. Anyways, he misses school. He misses the Boys and Girls Club. Des calls me this morning like, girl, why they sent him with the Amazon clothes? Y'all, the wish list that she put up 2 days ago, even if everybody bought everything off of it and fulfilled it, it wouldn't have made it that fast. And if that's the case, they were waiting on these Amazon clothes. That's why they didn't send him, because they didn't have no clothes for him. There's so many unanswered questions.
Girl, I'm trying to tell you. And shoes. And shoes.
Men's shoes?
No, and shoes. Some red shoes. I forgot what I did. It was early this morning he got dropped off, so I really didn't pay attention to if they were name brand or not. And I'm not saying all shoes have to be name brand, so don't get on my head, y'all.
No, they were the shoes off the Amazon wish list. There was a pair of red and black shoes she said she put on there for Deshaun.
Oh, okay. Well, that's what he has on then.
Now, what outfit he has on? Because I was like, what? She used the shoes that were probably the shoes she showed is what I'm thinking. Yes, Jetta. And I was like, so what? Like, all those outfits were... I didn't see outfits in his size. Like, I didn't get an opportunity to click on the fucking wish list in the first place. But my point is, y'all, I order from Amazon. I'm a Prime fucking member. I couldn't have ordered something. I couldn't have put a wish list up 2 days ago and then the shit's coming now from anybody who ordered it. It takes longer than that. Like... She bought that shit off that wish list. She put the wish list up to cover up the fact that y'all are about to see her kids and that shit. Y'all are about to see her kids and all the shit and with the toys that they picked out on that wish list. Did the internet buy it? I highly doubt it. It's not looking that way, folks. It's looking like they bought that shit. Because that was my question. I was like, wait, she put the Amazon shit that she just got, that she said I was thinking that. I was like, wait, the shit she just did, the haul and showed us all the stuff, like that was stuff for Atlas. Like, so what, he's got the Big Brother shirt on or something? Daddy's
No,
man?
I have to take a picture.
Girl.
I have to take a picture of Albert. I forgot this morning because I didn't want, I didn't want to make him feel uncomfortable. Okay, I'll take a
Right.
picture and then I'll send it to you, MonTeesMama, later. My whole point about it is, okay, now all of a sudden he got clothes over there. Bitch, you always try to overstep me. You always think you're gonna be better than me, but you better watch out. You're not. At that point. And when it's time for the transfer again, I'll make sure the clothes are washed and he will return them to y'all. Just for the ones waiting in the hallway.
Because absolutely, she wants to play this role that she's such a great mom or whatever. She should absolutely have things over there for him. And he shouldn't have had to miss a day of school in order to have an outfit. Like, have your shit together. You know when you're going to see this child. They were so upset they didn't get to have him trapped in the shoebox with them for 4th of July. They should have been more than prepared to have him when they got him on Monday. About time they're contributing to success. She want a cookie. Actually, it's a backhanded contribution to success because he had to miss a day of the Boys and Girls Club in order to be able to receive the outfit that was on its way. I'm pretty sure that's why they didn't send him yesterday. And the thing is like, yeah, is it just a summer program? Okay, cool. But listen, I don't know about y'all, but the way we raise our kids over here, like the most important thing in life is showing up. And you want your kids to show up. They're there to participate. These boys are, fortunate to have a summer program where they're not just stuck on the block, in the streets, looking for something to do. They're in structured activities with other children for socialization, structure to keep them busy. An idle mind is a dangerous mind. Even with our young people, the 11-year-old boy just stole his parents' car and hit a bunch of monks, right? So Desiree is taking all the proper precautions to make sure as a young black man in Portland, Oregon, that baby boy is in structured activities, that his time is being used and spent wisely, that he doesn't have a lot of idle time. And especially in this situation with being in this, his parents are split. This is all a lot of big stuff happening for him. The structure of his day for his school or the Boys and Girls, whatever he's doing, we know how important structure is for children. So Big L with not taking him, but what, you get the W because you bought him an Amazon outfit and some shoes? This baby has been wearing the same clothes for 3 fucking years, ma'am. Garage sales are happening all over Portland. You didn't have to go on Amazon and spend $50. That $50 you spent on Amazon, you could have took to your local thrift store and got him a whole bunch more shit for when he's there with you guys, right? There's so many options. There's so many people who have been in her inbox and been in her comments who are local trying to drop off their hand-me-downs. This bitch, she's too good for a Max Bus. She's too good for a hand-me-down. She's too good for anything that could benefit her children. Her children don't care about some hand-me-downs. Y'all remember us being kids and you got hand-me-downs from this cousin to that cousin. And if their parents had some money, oh my goodness, we might get some name brand, y'all.
I'm trying to tell you. We've all been there. That's my whole point. My whole point is like, oh, okay, so you bought him this outfit, so what? You trying to compare things? Like, you should have been there that 3 years ago, 4 years ago. Like, come on now.
I'm gonna drop this one too, just because it's relevant at this point. Baby boy is in a program at, with the Boys and Girls Club where they're focusing on a lemonade stand. This group lemonade stand thing, and the children are able to actually make their own money, right? And it's a really good little thing. It's a 4th and 5th grade program. I guess all the little kids are so excited to be in 4th or 5th grade so that they can be a part of the lemonade stand. And our baby is in that program now. So instead of the teachers are telling Desiree, we're having conversations on the back end with the teachers because our baby is in there and he's not focused on what he needs to be focused on for the lemonade stand and the learning aspect because I might not be able to come. It's a Saturday. And my dad's probably not going to bring me. I don't know because my dad won't bring me. It's Saturday. I won't be able to go. My dad's not going to bring me. The baby can't even focus on the excitement of everything else that all the other little kids are focusing on because he doesn't think his daddy's going to bring him. And Desiree has already, as his mama said, don't worry about it. If I have to take the day off of work, whatever I have to do, I will make sure you get there. Mama's going to make it happen. Right?
Right.
Right. Reuse shoes. Yeah. You don't want to walk in somebody else's destiny. I feel that.
Yeah, I won't
But
do the
as far
shoes,
as,
but I'll do the clothes because I'll put that shit straight in the fucking washer. Straight.
but the fact of the
Wash
matter
it.
is, we know Stephanie is lurking, and Stephanie done seen that the boys got Jordans. She done seen that shit. So now she wants to spoil her daughters and get them all these sandals. We saw her haul of what she got for her girls. And so Deshaun doesn't feel complete. You know, she got him a pair of shoes and an outfit. And I guess they couldn't send him to school without it.
I don't fucking know what she was doing or thinking. Like I told you, what some of y'all heard on that little chat thing that we had going on. The drop off. That was the only connection we had. That's how our connection goes normally. So I don't know if the girls went to camp yesterday or Monday or not. He don't tell me shit.
Right, because I told Des, she's like, well, he didn't make it. I'm like, wait a minute. Did he not make it because they had camp and he couldn't get them both to the place they need to be? You know, we just be sitting back peeping. Well, then today he gets dropped off and he didn't make it because the outfit didn't come in time? I'm so fucking confused.
Me too. I was at work on Monday, so I didn't even know he didn't show up because the only way I knew is because Josiah's dad told me. I was like, did you see Deshaun this morning? And he said no. And here I go, hurry up and telling him, let me call you back so I can call this idiot. Of course, he doesn't answer my phone calls because he never does. So I'm up here texting. I was like, why the fuck Deshaun not at Boys and Girls Club? And he was like, do you want to talk to him? He wanted to stay because he said he misses his sister. Bitch, no, he don't miss his sister. Y'all implanted that shit in his head. Like, making him guilt trip because...
But you know what? Let me just say this. I don't mean to overtalk you, Desiree, but number one, he don't mention them kids when he's with his mama. But the part that pisses me off with that, and I'm going to have my moment, Stephanie's got this big thing about her kids. What they trump Josiah? Because Josiah been missing his brother. Josiah been missing him. Josiah was excited. He knows that his brother goes with his dad and what they got going on. So he was excited to see his brother Monday morning at Boys and Girls Club. Talked about it Sunday night. She doesn't care about disappointing Desiree's children and his other siblings. It's all about her, and her fucking kids. Even if Deshaun was missing the baby, she saw the baby. You've got a whole little boy who's right in his age group missing him, and that doesn't matter. It's all about them. They don't care about disappointing Josiah or what's going to happen in Desiree's household when Deshaun doesn't return when he's supposed to.
That's what I said. I was like, what the hell?
He does, and I mean, they don't, obviously nobody and over there gives a good fuck about Peanut. They don't care about him. They're not worried about him. And Deshaun is clearly a pawn in their little sick, twisted bullshit.
Well, for example, I be asking Deshaun too, Sunday. I have to tell his dad that Deshaun was back, you know what I mean? Or like he's here, come and get him or whatever. Because he never replied because his excuse was he was outside, he didn't hear his phone. Okay, that was that whole start of it. I don't have to tell his dad shit. My issue is deep down inside, I know Deshaun misses his dad. And he loves his dad. He don't have to keep a promise to me. If, like I told MonTeesMama, for example, if Deshaun told me today after Boys and Girls Club or, in the next 2 days or something, like, hey, I want to go see my dad. Can I call my dad? Can I go see my dad? I'll be like, hell yeah, you can go see your dad. I'm never going to keep you away from your parent. I'm not your dad. So my issue is, with that being said is, I think his dad implants shit in his head talking about, oh, well, you probably can't go to Boys and Girls Club because then you won't have enough time with me because you'll be at Boys and Girls Club all day, then it'll be 5 o'clock, so you might as well just stay home. The point is just like, my point is, I'm not stupid, and I know why he stayed home on Monday, but you can't be a man enough to just be like, hey, Deshawn's not going to Boys and Girls Club. I'm going to stay and we're going to spend some time together. All this is about 4th of July weekend. First of all, you wasn't going to go do anything with him on 4th of July. Second of all, Deshawn wanted to go to Oaks Park, which is fine. Go to Oaks Park and have some fun. Third of all, like, seriously, come on. Why can't we just co-parent the right way and not have to act like little kids?
Includes what's best for Deshawn. So let's just be reasonable without talking any shit. Mr. Andrew Alexander Jenkins, like right now, you are on your ass, my guy. You've got you and your entire family in a shoebox. So your son is now free from the shoebox and gets to spend time where he's got a bedroom and a bed and stability and structure and normalcy, right? If he had the opportunity to have 4th of July plans where he was going to get to go to Oaks Park and a 4th of July show and go swimming and a barbecue and do all of the 4th of July things that we have yet to see y'all do in these 3 years, right? Why would you want to keep your child from doing that? That is some selfish, hateful shit. Like, I want my kids to have all of the experiences, even if I haven't done it yet. So the fact that he was like, oh, my time. No, it's Deshawn's life. Let that baby live. You guys are the parents and the parental figures to make it happen for him. Not to stand in the way of him having these experiences. You've done enough of that, sir. You kept him from his mama for 3 years talking about, what about my time? What about her time? You took 3 years away from her.
Yep.
And what about just what's right for Deshawn? And why wouldn't you, if this is your situation and you're down bad, why not allow your son to have all of these other experiences while you get your shit together? He shouldn't have to suffer. None of those children should have to suffer. But the fact of the matter is, his mama is right here, 10 toes down, available and ready to make sure her son does not suffer. And I think it's fucked up that y'all kept her away and made him suffer when he didn't have to. And now you're still trying to do it. Well, it's 4th of July. He was supposed to spend time with me. Bro, you're in the shoebox. Your girl said it was so unfortunate that you guys are always broke on holidays. Now she said y'all ain't celebrating holidays or birthdays no more. So why would Deshawn be over there for any holiday? Your girl done told us you ain't doing shit no more for holidays. Y'all going Jehovah's Witness without the religion.
Did we ever find out if they went to church?
Oh, yeah, she went to church. She posted the baby at church. She took the little girl. I don't think she took Alice. She probably just took her girls. She's going to continue to go to church. That's a part of her new thing, I guess. You sure it wasn't a Kingdom Hall? I don't know what it was. It could have been. I don't know where she went.
So Des doesn't come home telling on them. You mean Day?
You know, the problem is that they have kept their children away from any safe adults for so damn long. Those babies, like, yeah, mandated reporters need to be doing their jobs because them kids ain't talking. Them kids ain't talking.
They're not gonna talk. I'm gonna be on here for another 10 minutes, but so a lot of people will be jumping in here and be like, well, why does MonTeesMama talk for you? Because I don't like talking. But I tell her everything so she knows it. And I'm just like, are you gonna go on live? Are you gonna talk about it? And then this is why this is not part of why she went on live today, but usually when she goes on live, she knows I have juicy stuff to talk about.
The fact of the matter is, whatever anybody wants to say, the only reason why I got a part of the agency and protected my lives was to protect Desiree during her fight for her son. And we didn't know what was going to happen afterwards. And, you know, I always wanted to give her a place. She was silenced. She was built and painted in a certain type of way. And so if she wants to say something, there's been a couple times, though, Des will tell you, like, there's been some things where she wanted to jab off. I was like, nah, babe, I don't think that's a good look. But she's a grown woman. So if she wants to come here and tell y'all what color her panties are today, that's her choice. But yes, we talk and we kick it on a daily, everyday basis. I'm very much, involved in her life. I love her down bad. And the minute she talks, they say that she sounds drunk. And we've already discussed her speech impediment. So when she wants me to talk for her, I will. Grandma said, "What color are your panties, Des?"
I'm not wearing any.
She ain't got no. She ain't got no panties on.
It's hot outside. It's hot. I ain't got no bra on, and I
On
ain't
the
got no
dance
panties
floor.
on. It's cold. It's hot. We're about to go to the river, I think.
Unfortunately, Steph has brainwashed all of everybody in that damn room. Don't think Andrew's exempt from brainwashing. His sister already came here and told us who he was. Unfortunately, I've also realized that with social media, like there's a lot of people who are just dropping in, finding the resilient Jenkins. You done missed Jolene because she done came and went, right? She's not even here no more. But his sister came straight to the internet and told you her brother was a follower, that he could be led around by the nose by whoever. And that, he's lazy. He done had a piss bottle in his bedroom to keep from having to go upstairs when he played his video game. That man logged 25,000 hours on his PS5 during his relationship with Stephanie. Pre-hotel.
I'm just to the point that, like,
Man,
I hope
listen, Drew
the
has
girl,
a brain
the
that
older
has
girls
washed. I'm sorry. Sativa Cyborg.
I feel like we can say and pray that we wish the other kids get more things to do, but I mean, it really, I feel like it's up to the kids to just tell it all. Be like, look, this is what's happening in the room. Like, send help or something. Like, again, we can only do so much.
The fact of the matter is, Stephanie has a mother and 5 siblings, okay? A mother and 5 siblings. And her husband has parents and siblings as well. So the fact that she is not reaching out to let her family help her, her family have no part of any, like, her mother wanted to help her. Her siblings have came to here and said they love their sister, yada, yada. Those are their nieces and nephews. She's not allowing anyone to help her. Just like when Kitty came and said that the social worker at the school wanted to help her and she wouldn't take the help. The internet's tried to help her. She will not take the help. She wants it her way. I don't know what her way looks like because a lot of people have tried to help her and she don't want it. So I don't know. But she's had ample opportunities and ample people try to help them out of that situation.
Right. I mean, and I'm thankful for the people who are, like, at least, okay, whatever, buying the kids something, because they deserve everything in the world. They don't deserve to be in a fucking shoebox, for sure. Not at all.
Validated Dragonfly. Our baby he's all right. What happened was, for those just coming in, and Validated Dragonfly, what happened is that he did not attend the Boys and Girls Club yesterday and showed up with some Amazon clothes today, which would match the wish list that she just put up and took down because she bought all that shit. That's my take on it. She showed the haul she got for her girls, and then, she bought all that shit and put up a wish list to make it look like, the internet bought it. Which she should be paying. I don't see why she's trying to hide that. You should be taking care of your damn kids. It's about time you buy them something. But she had a kitchen appliance in her haul. She wasn't going to just buy the kids something without buying another damn hot plate. Fucking weirdo.
Right. You don't need pots. You need a pot to piss in.
Right, and a window to throw it out of. Open them fucking curtains. Open the window. Let some sunshine in.
Let some fucking air.
She should have a schedule that looks like getting up with them babies in the fucking morning time. Yeah, she took it down because she had already bought everything off of it. She should get up with them babies. She should get them out that fucking room. There's plenty of fucking free shit to do in Portland. There's no reason why they didn't go to the fireworks. She could get on public transportation. She's too good. She's over there cosplaying being poor because both of them were raised very much entitled in middle-class homes and had everything handed to them on a silver fucking platter. Neither one of them know how to get it out the mud. They've never even stepped in it until now. And like I said before, Desiree and Andrew's ex-girlfriend are who helped him get that apartment and put him in the driver's seat for that. He's waiting for Stephanie to save him, and she's waiting for him to save her, and ain't nobody doing shit to save them kids. Is it Deshaun experiencing retaliation and anger from her now that he gets to have fun and love mom now? I'm sure he is, Nina. I mean, Deshaun does not talk about what happens over there, and nobody is grilling him or questioning him. You know, we're waiting on therapy, and yeah, the therapist might be able to get somewhere with him, but ain't nobody trying to interrogate that baby. He's gone through enough. Whatever he wants to share, he'll share it on his time. And yes, his mother is just as curious as to the rest of y'all as to, hey, Janine, his mother is just as curious as the rest of y'all as to what the
Hey,
truth of the
Janine.
sadistic whatever. I have a feeling what's been going on in that hotel room is a lot worse than what the fuck any of us ever thought.
Yeah.
And she didn't want Day. She wanted to use Deshaun to taunt his mother, and him coming in and out of that hotel room and the ability to tell Des, yeah, that's a problem. That's a big fucking problem for her. Hey, that gal, Nikki.
Hey, Nikki.
Girl, she's always sniffing and looking like she's high as a giraffe poopy around here every time.
MonTeesMamas, I want to thank you for this opportunity. I'm on my way to go get the boys and probably take them to the river because it's hot and I don't want to be in the house with kids.
Handle your business, baby. I'll continue to answer whatever questions people have, catch anybody
Thank
up on
you.
whatever. I'll do what I can. I got another 30 minutes before I'm qualified, so
Yeah, that's fine. I know you got the answers. You
I'll stay
got
for
the
30 more
answers.
minutes and get my live in with everybody. Yeah, it
All
definitely
right.
works that way.
All right, guys. I love you all.
I love you more, baby. Make the rest of your day as amazing as you are. Call me later.
Bye. All right. Bye. Oh.
You know, Janine, I always say, I'm not ever going to say it couldn't be me because it could be any of us. The economy is horrific, right? Everybody's going through a thing. A lot of people are one paycheck away from not being in a position, right? Everybody doesn't have it wonderfully. Just like when there's, catastrophic weather and they're like, evacuate. Some people don't have nowhere to fucking go. So I'm never going to say it couldn't be me. I miss what was said. I was on a call. Des, she was saying she was going to pick up the boys. Did you miss everything she said? Or what part did you miss? But yeah, if I ever did end up in a position where I was homeless, I would surely do everything in my power to make it. I mean, I would make it the best I could for my daughter. Like, I've got a village. As much as me and my mother have disdain, I would definitely have my daughter go over there, right? I wouldn't take my daughter down through there with me because that's not okay. But in the off chance that Treasure had to go down there through it, that would be more motivation. I think having your baby sitting there, every time I'm ready to give up, I look down at who's looking up at me. You feel me? Like, what? There's no giving up. My baby depends on me. These children, they depend on me. Yeah, they should be in jail. Agreed. I think what they're doing is, in my opinion, and for the whole world to see, it's total disregard for human life. Those children are frail. They look sickly. They're pale, skin complexion off. They're not being fed right? Hair scraggly, taking weekly showers in the same tub that this woman cleans shit rags in and the dishes and what the fuck? No. And again, Bree the Experience said it best. She says she watched the content and it seems like Jeremiah's wife finds the most difficult way to do anything, and that's how she does it, right? What's the hardest way to do it? Okay, this is what we're going to do. And Stephanie definitely has that option. Her family would definitely help her. They just aren't going to help Drew. And for women who think when you get down bad with a man that people are supposed to help you and your man, girl, get rid of that man. Those babies' complexion ate like a grayish blue. It's so sad to see. I'm trying to tell you. That shit she's making them and the herbs and spices she's growing and whatever, it's not working. Your babies aren't healthy. They're not happy. There's very rarely, like, those girls have, like, their whole, you could see into the depths of their soul. Eyes just gone. The children have so much gumption in their eyes, bro. Children are so innocent and they have so much magic and wonder still left. Stephanie has stolen all the magic and wonder from them babies. D asked for cheese. Steph said half it and offered to cut it. D said, you never do that for me. When did that happen? When she was live? Poor Addie looks so gone in her videos. I mean, y'all, the two oldest, think about it. Everything that's been revealed through the FOIAs and all that stuff, those girls were subjected to a horrific ass fucking situation before Stephanie ever met an Andrew. And while I see, the girls act in certain ways where the internet just despises them and thinks they're these evil, vile, those are little kids. And the reason they're that way is because of what's happened to them. And while I don't like the way that they've treated Deshaun, and I'm a grown-ass woman, I'm not doing that. Those are little girls. On the live yesterday, Momo ran out the door and everyone's yelling at Addie. Oh my God. I didn't see her live. I don't watch her lives. OMGZ, where can we find said live so I can check it out later? She's always buying stuff for herself. Abso-fucking-lutely. So on the live, he asked for more cheese or somebody asked for more cheese, and I'm not on Reddit, validated Dragonfly. Reddit don't give her the view. Okay. Go watch the live. She asked D about going back to his mom's. What? What did she say to him about going back to his mom's? Somebody who's watched the live and saw the live who can give me a rundown of everything that consists of Deshaun, please get up in the box right now, please. Send your request. Somebody who watched the live and can summarize what happened with our baby, who can give it to me real quick and short. Yeah, I need the cliff notes. Dummy it down for me. And Will, did you watch the whole thing? I didn't hear to talk about D or other than D. He asked for cheese. She said too much and offered half. Will, okay, thank you. What did you catch, baby?
I caught this was real. He was in the background, and she turned around after the cheese thing, and she was cutting the cheese up or whatever, half the block of cheese. Now I don't know why he just sitting around eating cheese like that. I don't know, but anyway, without a cracker. But anyway, and then he asked for water, and she said, "I can give you a cup, and you can fix your water." Okay, cool, because he is, a big boy. Then then he said something she asked about going to camp, and he was like, "Oh yeah, then I'm going home." And she kind of made a look, and he was like, "I know, I don't really want to go." He said something, he didn't say those exact words, but he said something to appease her, because she kind of gave a look, kind of off camera, like a sad look. And then she says, "I know, baby," and then she kind of cut the conversation off. Yeah, see, the Dragonfly said, "I heard that." Yep, that's what it is.
So this is why I love y'all, because first and foremost, they came and attacked me because while I'm under attack and distress trying to fight for my son, I can't be out here paying attention to everything that's going on. And y'all have been my eyes for this one, because I had heard she had gone live. Somebody had sent me some comments from the live, but nobody had mentioned anything about our baby. Nobody had said anything about Deshaun or any interactions or any of that.
Yeah. Ariel said she heard that too. Yep. See, that girl Nikki. Yep. That it was quick, and you had to listen because Dave was in the background. He was kind of talking lower, but I keyed in because I was trying to hear what she was doing.
I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody tuning in and keeping your eyes and ears open for our baby, because thank you, Bridget and Malcolm, because like I said, I wasn't available for that. I was on a call. I was getting text messages of stuff that was being said in the chat of that live, but I wasn't really interested in what the fuck Stephanie's talking. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I felt like because she wasn't doing them washing dishes, so I felt like she went live just to have that little interaction with D. Me personally, because D was talking in the background a whole lot, right? And he normally don't.
And this was last night.
Yep.
Right, because that would have been after he already had missed the Boys and Girls Club. They had already kept him home from his camp.
That's what I felt like. And then yeah, she was watching this and talking about y'all do y'all homework. Did you learn your Bible verse? She was first of all, I had thoughts about that because she was talking. They's like, yeah, I learned the Bible verse song. If them kids learning for the first time about Jesus, they need to start with the Gospels. But y'all know, okay, okay.
Listen, you gotta trust MonTeesMama, and I talked to baby boy. First of all, Desiree has her own opinion, and she's the parent. Drew isn't going. That child should not be going to
Yeah,
nobody's house of worship without one of his parents at this stage of the
I
game.
do agree.
Number two, I've spoken to Deshaun personally, and the things that would matter, and not in some, oh baby, I heard you went to church. Did you have fun? You know what I'm saying? Just basic how you kick it with the kids, right?
Mm-hmm.
My baby don't know what a sinner is, and he doesn't know what faith is. So
Yeah,
I
they
don't think
learning
anybody.
songs. That's the book that they just pray. That's the song. You know what I'm saying? It's every song that you hear on the radio. They learning the good stuff, the old faith stuff. You're not learning the real hard truth about the Jesus. And well, man, y'all don't do this
I
shit.
don't think you should be. If Treasure had a little girlfriend, right? And this little girl came over and we was going to church and she wanted to go to church with us, even if she expressed
Yeah.
interest. If she didn't know what faith was, where she
Mm-hmm.
could articulate to me what her faith was, number one, and she don't
Mm-hmm.
know what a sinner is, baby, I am so sorry. I'm gonna have to take you home to your mama. You know what I'm saying? Church is
Mm-hmm.
a place where you bring company type shit. Because
Mm-hmm.
who am I to take a child who doesn't, you know what I mean? That's for her
Mm-hmm.
parents. Now, if her
Yep.
mama want to come to bring a friend day and bring her, and then I can bring her after that type of thing, cool,
Mm-hmm.
cool, cool. But it's the fact that my baby, he have fun. Of course, it's church. Everybody have fun at church, right?
Yep. Yep.
But
Especially if
he
it's a
doesn't
kid's
have
church.
any understanding of what the fuck it is he's doing. And the fact that I guess she posted that her children had communion. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Your babies have been to church all of 2.5 times and they're already getting the body and blood of Christ? What are you doing? That's indoctrination, in my opinion, full-fledged, without a doubt. What are you doing?
Yeah.
They don't even know why they're there. If my baby don't know why he's there, I can best assure them two little girls don't know. I mean, they're
Yep.
listening, but they're just appreciating somebody loving on them. They're appreciating some
Mm-hmm.
smiles and some good people in church. Of course,
Community.
they're
Yeah.
loving church.
Yep.
The most deprived, of course they're loving all the church folks. The church folk probably just trying to pour everything onto her, right? Happy to leave the shoebox. Hell yeah, right? And absolutely, there was a comment up here. Hold on. Why didn't Dee stay back with Drew? Exactly, Bridget and Malcolm. She took him intentionally and left Atlas back with Drew, but he's there to see his daddy.
Mm-hmm.
He's not there to see her. That's her constantly overstepping. And let's go back to when they were in the fucking motel, the container therapy session, when she was gonna leave him, and he said if they weren't together, he would give Deshaun to his mama. The only reason he's doing any of this shit is for her. He's appeasing his bitch and doing all this shit and taking his son all down through there for no fucking reason.
Mm-hmm. I would definitely ask. I would say, we going to church in the morning. Like, I would definitely ask. I wouldn't just do that. And I wouldn't be making him study Bible verses, especially, or another child who's not mine study a Bible verse. That's too far. Even if you
I'm
take
all
him to
for
church
him.
for the
Right,
happy potluck. You know what I mean?
right. First of all, start with Sunday school so the kids can learn the Bible.
Learn the
Amen.
Bible. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Good evening, Asna Art. It was the container therapy session. They was out there in the yard. That's when Addie gave them permission to stay together. Drew said he asked Addie, and Addie said it was okay. And keep in mind, let's also remember that y'all probably missed that because there's been so much clusterfuck of bullshit going on alongside this story, right? But for Desiree's first visit with her son during the reunification, when it was time for her to talk to him about seeing him again, he was going to have to ask Addie, what? Stop it right now.
Now she running the house.
The shoebox ain't even a house to run. I
Yeah.
guess they say Addie can be
The
in charge
room.
because it's just a shoebox.
Oh Lord. That little girl. No, I feel parentifying that little girl. She's a grown up right along with the other ones, and then she get mad when that girl got a big opinion or big emotions or got an attitude. She act just like y'all, cause y'all made
And
her
them
grown
girls
up.
up at that school when he was going to school with them, like them teachers witnessing them girls mistreating him, teachers having to get on them for the way they treat him, getting him
Mm.
up out of that school, being mistreated by them girls and under constant fucking observation so they could run home and tell something.
Mm-hmm.
It's just disgusting. Part of me almost was half tempted to unblock Stephanie. Like, listen, clearly you can see me and Des rock real heavy. If you really want what's best for Deshaun, she ain't fixing to talk to you, but I'm going to play middleman real quick. We're going to get it the fuck together because you're doing too fucking much. But I'm not even fixing to do
Like
it like
I
that.
said,
I'm fixing to do it the other way. Look, lady, watch your mouth. You got about one more time. Do it one more again and see how you fuck up that man seeing his son. Because you got the paperwork. Go and read it. Desiree has primary parenting, primary decision making. When she decides that this is dangerous for her child, that's it. That's all she got to make that decision. This is no more good for my baby. Right? So keep playing with it and keep trying to overstep his mama and keep trying to play these games, and you're going to end up hurting Andrew in the long run.
Like I said, I really think she did that live to, like, in response to Dez on her live, when you can hear D in the background, because you like talking about him, him in the fourth, because I never heard D that close to her on the live. I never have heard that. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely not. She's trying to push, she pushing the goddamn envelope. That's what she doing. And she's probably under if she can post his voice, I can. Yep. You are not his mother. Yep. You are not his mother. Andrew has posted him. Andrew has defied the keep him off the internet shit. So if these two parents have decided that they're still going to post their baby in their proud moments, right? Then that's what they can do. That's not exploiting their children. I don't feel like Andrew is exploiting Deshaun by showing the side of his head when he picks him up and showing him smiling in the front seat of the car. Right?
And like you said, somebody,
I feel like that's exploitation.
And somebody was commenting, why is D there and Drew ain't? Where's Drew? So I kind of tend to agree with that. I know Drew got to go to work, but get him on the days you don't got to go to work. You don't work all 7 of them.
But then there's also the convenience of Desiree's work schedule, like what they have worked out. I know the internet has opinions and strong opinions about the schedule, but that's nobody's fucking business. And yeah, would it be better for him not to go there at all? Like, listen, MonTeesMama would prefer, but as long as he wants to go see his daddy, I'm definitely I understand. I had a daddy that didn't do all the great things in the world, but I still loved him down real bad. Yeah, so there's that.
Yeah, somebody kept saying she's not supposed to be alone with her. But you can't control everything about that situation.
I don't know where that misconception came into play at. You know what I'm saying? Like, there were times when, Desiree was upset and like, I'll make sure she don't say woo, 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 right. But at the end of the day, let's go back to the beginning. Real simple terms here, y'all. The parenting plan and Deshaun and his custody is between his mama and his daddy. Stephanie is a non-motherfucking factor. Stephanie was not discussed. Stephanie is not Andrew's wife. She's Jeremiah's wife. So in court, there was no place to discuss his wife because he doesn't have one. And courts don't discuss your girlfriends in, custody matters because he could get another girlfriend. They're not going to write Stephanie into a fucking parenting plan that's a parenting plan that lasts forever when Stephanie's not a forever, right? They wouldn't even write his wife in per se other than the step parent. You know what I'm saying? That's about how that would have been classified, right? Stephanie's a non-factor. Stephanie, who Drew allows around his son when he has his son is, his responsibility. He should not be having his son left with somebody who is irresponsible, unstable. And in my opinion, I wouldn't let her watch my grass. But again, Andrew has 2 children. He sleeps with her. He trusts his member inside of her. He's got a lot more daredevil in him than I do in me. You can't believe Drew hasn't walked yet? Where's he going to walk to? She cost him everything he had. He had a whole little apartment under a little voucher situation as being a homeless single father. He had his shit tightened up. He was making enough little money to pay his little minimal rent and keep lights on, smoke his little treery, and play his PS5. His life was very simple. He went on Facebook dating and hollered at the Fifis when he got bored and shit. Got him some coochie from his baby mama from time to time. He was living his best life. And Stephanie came in and caved in the whole fucking situation, cost him every good goddamn thing. Now he's on child support. Now he got to pay Arlita faithfully or he going to jail. Going to jail. You going to big jail now, boy. So he got to pay Arlita. Now he got to, Desiree done got her baby back. He done lost the house. He ain't got shit. Stephanie cost him every last motherfucking thing he thought he had. And he ain't had much when he met her. What Pink T said? fuck with somebody who ain't got nothing, they'll make you lose everything you. What'd you say the other day? Yep.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
I'm sure he can find some other pick me. I think so too, but
Girl,
let
maybe
him
before
stay
you
over
get all
there.
over
I don't
her,
wish that
y'all
on
stop it right
nobody.
now. There is nothing left. Any type of what is Andrew? Look at that man.
I don't
Who
wish
he
him
gonna
on
find?
nobody because he ain't gonna do right.
Who he gonna find? And then they be trying to make these fake of the side piece accounts with these beautiful women trying to shit on Stephanie, trying to pick with her, knowing that wouldn't no beautiful young Hispanic girl find anything appealing about an old ran through Andrew Alexander Jenkins. This man has had to shave off and go bald. He ain't got no more hair. He keep wearing the emotional support hoodie, the placenta hoodie. I don't even think they've washed it. And if they do, she stomp it out in the tub. So, I mean, come on, y'all. Who gonna want that man? You gonna have two conversations. Hey, you work here? Yeah. Woo, woo, woo. Oh, yeah, where you stay at? And he gonna say over there his location and everybody know that's the Blade. Oh, what you doing? Oh, I'm homeless with my baby mama and my 4 kids. Like, what is he gonna say? Girl, someone will take him. He'll find another stuff. Possibly Gia. I mean, maybe an addict. He gonna find an addict and he gonna go off into that life. Probably. Maybe. Somebody who can maybe pay. Somebody who can buy him more video games. Or you know what, y'all? Let me be real stupid for a minute. You know who he gonna find? I got it. You ready? One of these goofy ass TikTok hoes that been trying to get close to the situation so they could go viral for so long. They're gonna go ahead and bite the bullet and they're gonna let Andrew move in with them. One of these bitches is gonna pull it. They ain't gonna pretend to be his side piece and be like, you know what? This is what's gonna get me on. I'm gonna get monetized. I'm gonna let him move in with me. We're gonna go live. I'm gonna get all the monies. I'm gonna get a lion. I'm gonna get. I'm sorry, y'all. I just tickled the shit out myself. Ooh, ooh. TikTok a motherfucker. I can see that happening. I can see a TikTok motherfucker grabbing him before a motherfucking Portland bitch, y'all. A TikTok motherfucker. Hey, kitty. Congratulations on that baby girl. Now listen, I respect everybody's decisions. You did that shit. You hid having a baby. Y'all, Kitty done had y'all, Kitty, the whole time Kitty was in here, she was pregnant. Kitty been pregnant this whole time. Ain't said a word. We've been congratulating folks on their
Wait a
babies.
minute. The one
I
that
swear
knew,
before cheese and crackers.
the one that went to school with D.
No, not that Kitty. Our other
Oh,
Kitty down here in the chat.
oh, okay.
She said, I pulled a Kylie, girl. And then all of a sudden, I'm like, girl. And then you took all your videos and saved them for when you had your baby. I love it. Yes, Kitty had her baby. I'm so proud of you, baby. All the babies being had around here. They do it with King Telvin, so Drew will find someone. Some women love broken men. Gee, I'm trying to say, a TikTok vulture will get him before a Portland hood rat will. Somebody trying to get some bread off of him. Somebody who's got a plan for it is gonna grab him and be like, she didn't even do that shit right. Let me show you how to get this bag. And yep, they're gonna be off and cracking. Get Drew the PS7 coming out. Somebody gonna bribe him with something. They gonna get him. It'll be a TikTok person. That's what'll happen. It'll be somebody trying to use him to come up on TikTok. The same way she was trying to use his kid to come up off TikTok, right? That's what it'll be. I will buy you a lifetime subscription to PlayStation Network. Follow me, yeah. You said Sherry Jenkins. I'm done. I'm done right now. I mean, there's all kinds of possibilities. Yep, Donna Jenkins. There's hella possibilities, Ray. You so right. Spit them out there. Hell. Ray ain't lying. I'm trying to tell y'all. I see that happening before some. I mean, unless it's one of them Fenty folded ones that was sleeping on the sidewalk Dej was showing me on her way home. She might get him a Volkswagen Atlas. Amen, Aaliyah. That's all it'll take. We can get in this content house. Come on, let's go. We can go live with Brian Santos. Let's go. To infinity and beyond. It's going to be one of their mods, right? It's going to be Maggie. Maggie's the one throwing. Isn't that the one that's showing all her money, talking all her shit right now? Isn't that who's doing that shit over there? Somebody chime in. I don't want to speak wrong. I think that's her name over there. It's going to be Maggie. Maggie going to snatch her man. Maggie Jenkins. Yep. Don't forget she's not feminine enough. That's because she don't clean up. He ain't talking about her appearance. He talking about the fact that you a mother and you a woman and you in here in this house filthy and nasty and disgusting.
With no bra on, you come home, you look the same way as last night. That's what he talking about.
Stains all over her clothes.
But
Hotel, look, shoebox smelling like what? Fritos and who done it and why?
now look, but the thing is, that's the only time she got mad when he said something like that. Cause I think she be the one forcing the kitty boo boo kitty on him. That's what I think personally. And I think she wanted some boo boo kitty, and he said, "Nah, you ain't feminine. I ain't attracted to you." That's what I think. And
You
she got
said
mad.
smelling like last pay period, Aaliyah. Oh no, not last pay period. Ugh. I think, she got listen, homeboy sleeps on the couch, right? He don't even sleep in the bed with her. Why haven't they moved out the motel? Like, I know Portland have resources. They don't want to, Gia. She like that shoebox. Listen, y'all wasn't keeping up with this shit because I was keeping up with this shit before they went viral. That's how me and Des got linked up, because I asked where was his mom at. And next thing you know, here I am. But anyways, the whole time they was in that damn apartment, she was manifesting her a tiny home. Now, if that little fucking shoebox with the front door don't look like a tiny home to y'all, I don't know what do. She manifested that. She used her tarot cards and her crystals and her Ouija board, and poof, the magic dragon. She used her crystals, all right. Her crystals and her rocks.
And somebody had said, I think it's true. Somebody said she waiting on government housing to place her somewhere, and they gonna automatically place her after 2 years or something like that. And I think so. I think if they get an apartment, it's still gonna be government housing, but she gonna pretend like it's regular and she ain't getting nothing from the state.
Listen, even if she's waiting for that, she is a married woman to a felon in prison. He's over there. That man's in prison. Her husband is in prison. So on government paperwork, if she gets into any type of public housing, legally, it would just be for her and her children. Andrew would not be a part of that equation. So she would then begin, after this whole stunt of being homeless, she gonna get her some public housing. She gonna get her a little voucher, finally get the fuck up out the bullshit, and she gonna have that man come with her. And she gonna still be on the internet showing everybody, and they're gonna report her, and she gonna lose it. Right? That's what's gonna happen.
That's true.
She could have been got a divorce from the man in prison. She said she went on Andrew. He said he'd do it for her. Okay? The man who abandoned his first child told her he'd pay for her divorce, and she believed him. Okay?
Well, she know now not to. She know he ain't doing it. It's been how
The
many
fact
years?
that when Desiree came over there to that apartment with the police, that woman stood on the other side of the door and didn't open the door. Like, no, you have been a very much big part of keeping this baby from his mama, and you're still trying to do it. What is wrong with you? You have 4 children suffering, and you're focused on this one that's not yours? What the fuck is wrong with you? He got a mama focused on him. He got a whole bunch of aunties and other people focused on him. He got people in his life that y'all could never. Well, don't worry about him. He's good. He's overly good. Girl, right? It's been giving mental health. It's been giving double, triple, quadruple diagnosis for a very long time. Any woman that will come on the internet and publicly accuse her mom of SAing her during a fucking mental, like that, she was spiraling. She was
Just
she was
come up
in
with a
a
lie.
fucking crisis, bro. She was having a whole fucking manic episode on the fucking internet.
It's from weed. I think she addicted to it. I think it's past.
Listen,
I smoke a
Will,
little
don't
bit.
do that. Listen, don't do that. Don't do that.
I don't
Mama, I
know.
smoke. I smoke. I smoke that good shit, that good loud shit, or I smoke. There is not a grain, brand, strain, amount of anything that would have me gone, baby. Even if I get stuck on the couch and, bro, I'm not mopping ceilings. I mean, yeah, I can get motivated around this bitch. That is not tree fur. Everything that woman is doing is not tree fur. Unless she's got some type of chemical imbalance where the
I think she do.
cannabinoids or the THC that she's ingesting is causing her chemical imbalance to,
think she do.
exaggerate itself. If that's the case, then I'll go with you. It's the treefer. Her
I
mother
think she
did
do. I think
mention,
she already chemically imbalanced and she's smoking weed and she shouldn't. I think for her is, or maybe it's something else too, because everybody else say it'd be something else. I don't know. I don't know nothing
to
about
be
drugs.
honest,
I don't
something. Her
know.
mother did mention that she shouldn't be smoking due to herself. Her mother has mentioned imbalances and shit. Her mother never came out and told us a diagnosis. Everybody was asking all the wrong questions when her mama was around, anyways.
Yeah.
And I probably could still call her mom. I don't know now. I've been talking a little shit now. Her mama might not answer my calls, but I stayed in tune with her mom for a while. And had lots of conversations with her mama about her, about the whole situation, about Deshaun, like all kinds of shit. And yeah,
She
her
was
mama
in a mental ward.
absolutely. That's because she didn't want to leave her husband. She was gonna unalive herself because she missed Jeremiah that bad, knowing what he had done to her girls. She didn't want to leave him. Them people made her. They told her they would take them girls if she didn't get out of that house.
I don't know nothing about drugs, so I don't know. I don't know, but it's something off with her, and it ain't. It's not normal. That ain't how you act normally. She be in a anxiety panic. She be up all night. It's something wrong with her, and I don't know how she don't see that and say, "Man, I need to get me some help."
Allegedly, is his family paying for the girls, so that's why she won't, or they got dirt on her. No, I know nothing about that. As far as I know, his family has nothing to do with her. Absolutely nothing to do with her.
It's mental health. Yeah, it could be just mental health. Yeah.
There's definitely a crisis going on over there. I said that to her mom too. I said, like, I don't know how it works in your state, but don't you guys got enough family members? But in Portland, it's hard to get that type of paperwork to get, like, the court to force some shit. And we see how the courts have acted with Arlita's child support and Desiree getting her son back. Portland's system is broken, in my opinion, with all of the harassment and the shit that happened and all of the people in Portland who have tried to do something about their internet stalkers and all that other shit. Grandparents' rights don't exist, I guess, in Portland. And then
They don't?
And then Reese's, I mean, if the kids were to get taken by the state, then yeah, they would go to family, like the family first or whatever. But Reese was very concerned that if something happened with the girls with Stephanie and they were forcibly removed, that Jeremiah's parents would have just as much access as she would. Like, then she would end up fighting Jeremiah's parents. And apparently Jeremiah's parents are very well off. They got the money to... Absolutely. So Reese was intimidated, and I mean, Stephanie also left her with a bad lawyer bill. So if something ever happened where she would have to get a lawyer and try to have to fight for the girls, she would, in the system, she would be fighting Jeremiah's people. And regardless what their son is, they've got the same type of grandparents' rights that she does. Because at that point, in order for this to all transpire, Stephanie would have to do something where the state was involved, right? So then it would be, she's just, she's done something with the kids or something that the states removed them. So Jeremiah being like both of their parents, you know what I'm saying? Or Andrew, maybe Andrew could get his kids depending on what they determine, right? I don't know if Andrew suffers from mental health, or I don't know if he could handle them kids by himself. I don't know.
Listen, I hope it don't come to that where Drew got to be responsible for his too, because I don't think they're gonna end good unless he go
I
back to
think
his
in the
mama.
beginning, like when Drew was, the bud man of Portland and his little gig work, DoorDash, and I think at one point he worked at a gas station or some shit. I think in his situation pre-Stephanie, he was getting by, right? He wasn't doing anything too extravagant, but Deshaun was getting to school every day, and they were fed, and the bills were paid, and he could play his little game and smoke his little tree fur, and he was straight. And then Stephanie shows up, and she got a little bit more on her food card, and she get money from the state because she got these kids by this felon and whatever the fuck she got going on, and she offers all this shit up.
Yeah.
So
Here.
now he's got better food options. Now she want to cook. So I'm sure, Andrew was probably doing like the frozen chicken nuggets and fries and shit. Now she in here cooking 5-course meals. And she is
Lot
immediately
meals.
a babysitter. Like, well, I got my girls. I'll bring the girls and I'll watch him so that you can go do this or do that. And that probably worked for a minute until he started cheating on her. right? And then she didn't like that, so then she didn't want to have a job no more. This has all been discussed, shit she's admitted to throughout the last 3 years. I'm just summing it up for y'all because she's boring to me at this point, bitch. You are so male focused. You don't give a fuck about your kids. In real life, I would never fuck with you. I would never, 5 courses of slop, right? I would never fuck with you in real life. If you were my neighbor or something, I'd be dropping off like leftovers and shit. We doing some shit and sending it to, hey, take this over there. At least them kids will get something good to eat tonight, a little bit of something. But she ain't doing nothing different, doing the same stupid ass shit. About to cost Andrew all of his ability to see his son, right? Because this is getting ridiculous. And Desiree ain't gonna go for Deshaun missing opportunities or this bitch putting shit in her baby's head or like Desiree was already feeling that way. You heard her say that. She said, no, because that's not what he said. Like they're making him feel that way. They're doing that.
Mm-hmm.
They're putting that shit on him. And why are you putting that on a child?
What child don't want to go to summer camp?
It's not just...
My girls might say, oh, I want to stay at home. I'm going to say, get up and go. But guess what? As soon as they come home, they laughing, smiling. What they going to do at home all day other than watch TV, let their brain rise? Go ahead, go to summer camp. Like, that's crazy.
And I also have a feeling that Deshaun may have missed yesterday because it was her girl's first day, right? I also felt that way. I was like, wait a minute. So he missed he just said that the girls were going to start summer camp. So what? He couldn't get them both to the same place. And then this morning, he didn't take the baby to summer camp. He dropped them off early to his mama. So my first thought through all this has been on point. So I'm going to go with my first thought. The girls started their summer program this week because Stephanie is always trying to compete with Desiree. She's always trying to outdo Desiree or do what Desiree do. She tried to keep up some type of way. And Desiree and Arlita are her prime fucking focus. So if Desiree does some shit, she try to do it better, right? Or try to do some shit, right? So she put her girls in a camp. And they were supposed to start this week, which would have been today. So they didn't plan that shit accordingly. And Deshaun had to take the hit and not go to his program because the girls, but fuck it. Even Desiree's like, well, I'm glad the girls got to get out of there too. I guess Deshaun.
I'm surprised the girls win because then people were offering to pay, and she said no. Didn't that happen when they offering to pay for the girls' places to go this summer? And she said no, you need to pay for what I want you to pay for. So now all of a sudden she want them to go to summer camp.
It's probably something where somebody's picking them up, and it's probably something she's been pushed to do by
the state.
Listen, y'all. CPS has been called way too many fucking times. She definitely has a caseworker. She's definitely working with somebody, right? And I'm sure somebody has pushed that on her. I think she's, she said some things and then she comes back and says these other things. Like, yeah. I think she's always trying to clean up her act behind what the fuck is happening in her real life. But also know from jump, Stephanie lies so fucking much. She can't keep up with her lies. So people be like, does she not remember that she told us this? Nah, she be lying, y'all. She just be saying what the fuck ever. So she don't remember what the fuck she said.
Yeah, Jetta Jenkins saying yes, that happened, but now she probably was lying. And I don't know, but I didn't even know why she would say, "Nah, my kids, you need to pay for what I want you to pay for." That was crazy to me. So I don't know, just lying to say anything, moving her mouth so
just
she
like
lying.
Everything, she's a walking, talking contradiction. It's just like how there was somebody local who said they would rent them like a 3-bedroom house for like some $700 a month or something. It was like unbelievably cheap. They were going to rent them this house for. They wanted to help, and Stephanie, she refused it and said, "Well, we don't want anybody knowing where we live at." Well, then fast forward, then they get on the internet, do a whole live begging motherfuckers to co-sign. Well, if somebody co-sign for you, they're going to have your fucking address. It's going to be the same situation. An internet stranger is going to know your fucking address. But the first internet stranger that was going to know your address was offering you a home for like a very minimal amount of rent to help you get on your motherfucking feet where you wouldn't have had to stay in the shoebox. And you shitted on them and said no to them. But now you're on the internet begging for a co-signer for a place that you think is perfect for your family. Man, stop it. Stop it right now. That's not how it works. Beggars can't be choosers. And if you catch yourself down real bad, and somebody offers you something you don't really like, okay, then you keep building and growing to get out from there too. Right? That was just a stepping stone. That, right? If it's not going to work for a long term, it's a stepping stone. It would have been better than hanging your damn pennies out on top of damn needles in the damn schmotel parking lot and shit. You are on the blade with prostitutes and addicts, and you got your children out here playing, mingling with these folk, talking about, I used to feel this type of way about homeless people. Bitch, you're fucking racist and you're fucking classist and you're fucking entitled as fuck. You used to feel some way about everybody. And now you're letting your kids mingle with prostitutes and fucking addicts on the blade because that's okay? No, bitch, it's still not okay. Looking down on homeless folks that are on hard times is fucked up, but letting your kids play with the local fucking slums is a little fucked up too. Panties in the wind, Siani. Man, listen. But that's a prime example of women that's around here chasing a wet ass. Chase a degree. Chase a bag. Chase a job. Chase your children. Chase butterflies. Unicorns. I don't fucking know. Chase boogers, bro. Chase anything but fucking a wet ass.
Clock it.
Around here chasing behind all the wrong shit.
Oh, man. Come on now. First of all, if she really in the Bible, she know you don't supposed to chase behind no man. A man's supposed to chase behind you. Okay?
I don't know how she going into church as a married woman, sending these people church,
Yeah.
acting like, and then she trying to teach her kids scripture. Baby, you is living all in sin if that's what you're doing.
You got to
each
start
their own,
somewhere,
and I
but you
respect
need
everybody beliefs, whatever whatever. I respect everybody choice or not choice, just like anything else, whatever your belief system is. But if that woman is stepping in somebody's church house that's following a King James scripture, she is already out the fuck of order, ma'am. And I know sinners is supposed to come to church,
Yeah.
but they also supposed to be not sinning. They supposed to be using the word as like
trying
a program. That's like an addict going to NA. You a sinner going to church, damn it.
They trying to follow the Bible. Yeah.
And the first way you would try to follow the Bible is file a little divorce from your husband who already tried to divorce you. I mean, he filed for you. You know what I'm saying? So, right? There's that part.
I don't know. I think somebody was up here and they were saying Stephanie. We were agreeing that Stephanie really not following Jesus. She trusting herself and trying to make it look like that. She putting herself first.
Listen. What had happened was it is King James, the Book of Stephanie, verse 2. She got her own book in there. She following the Bible just like a lot of people do. Listen, she ain't the only one out there. Yeah. People pick and choose and cherry pick the Bible to fit their own bullshit all
That's
the
exactly
time.
What
She
ain't
doing.
The
only one who do it. Now, is she doing it to the furthest extent of the law like she do every other damn thing else to the furthest extent of the law? Abso-fucking-lutely. That is a married woman walking into church where her 2 bastard children, that's what the Bible will call them, stop playing. She done had these children fornicating with a married man. That's one of the 10 commandments. Thou shalt not, and she shall did. And she in there drinking the blood.
Who you is? Talking about I am following the Bible. How you do that?
Taylor King, you following the Bible? Are you married to somebody else and going to church? I don't know.
Stephanie? Is that her?
Not she shall did. She sure shall did. Well, I'm not talking about you, Taylor. And I have followed the Bible my entire life. Absolutely. Yes, ma'am. We can go scripture for scripture around here. Now, after I picked out my son's casket, my belief system, I've become a little bit more spiritual, but I still believe Jesus died on the cross for our sins. I raised my children that way. Absolutely.
Well, all I can say is I hope she gets something out of it and not more of herself. That's all I can say.
Man, everything she do for herself. Yeah. Baby, she took them children in there after 2 weeks of going to somebody's church house. She had them taking communion. They in there getting the blood and the body of Christ, and they don't even know what the hell they doing. What are you doing to your children? Why are you exposing them to this if you're not taking them to church for the meat? You're not taking them to learn and to get close to God because this is your circumstance and you wanted your children to have faith because shit's down right now. You know, everybody who go down, everybody in prison find Jesus in their prison cell too. Yeah. Most people who are down bad, that's when life knock you to your knees, that's when you're there to pray. So if that's what she was showing her kids and whatever, cool. I can get behind that. But you done went two weeks in and you already standing up taking Holy Communion and having your kids take the sacrament too. You're a married woman laying up with another man with 2 children outside of wedlock that belong. You got a lot going on, ma'am. You wasn't supposed to take communion. That wasn't for you. If you was up on your scripture, you would have known that wasn't for you, and you would have sat your ass there in shame and gotten it the fuck together and maybe divorced that man so that maybe next time you could take communion. You would have earned that right to drink the blood of Christ. This is my blood, drink it in faith. What? And why are them little girls standing? I mean, I'm glad they had the communion. That was probably the best snack they done had in 3 weeks, right? I'm glad they got some body of Christ in the blood too. Probably the first time they done tasted real juice. And the body of Christ is enough of a wafer that they finally ate something good. Hey, Madison, and it wasn't the sloppity slop that she cooked. Church, the wafer they give you, it don't got much taste to it, but it hit their stomach.
Ooh, boy, that church food don't be having no taste to it. Oh, that's the first time I tasted ambrosia was at church. Nasty stuff I ever tasted.
And listen, if you're for real and you're about this life, because I was, and I am. When my son decided to get baptized and give his life to Christ, in black churches, where we ended up at, that Sunday service, first Sunday, and people, we take them to the water. That's a long ass service. And if you're the only person being baptized at a young age, you know what I'm saying? Monty was a little, Mama, will you do it with me? So your girl rededicated, because that's what you're supposed to do. The Bible says we're supposed to lead our children to God. So if Monty was, not really feeling being the only one in the water on Sunday and being the main attraction, if he felt better having his mama go with him, I'm going. Yep, rededicating and all. Here we go. Absolutely. That's what you do if you're really walking with your kids in church. You don't just walk them in and they just get communion and everything just go. That's not how it goes. He recently gave her advice on how to do her younger girl's hair, and she deleted the comment. Baby, listen. Back in 2024, before these motherfuckers went viral, I was trying to tell her how to do Deshaun's hair. Like, no, don't do that. Don't do that. I love hearing this about Monty. I'm trying to tell you. My baby. Absolute. Through a big Kristen, through a big baptismal party. I think I've got pictures of the big cross cake with his name on it. Absolutely. I got walk by faith tattooed on my foot. And if you don't think I walk by faith now after picking out his casket, you got another thing coming. But she is just, y'all, in everybody's face, shitting in everybody's face. Shitting in the ASPCA face, abusing the animals. Who's seen a damn naked cat before? Have y'all ever even seen some shit like that?
She had said something on that line about, oh yeah, I can't see how people abuse animals, and they was tearing her up. Then she got off. She definitely did say something on that line.
It is my right, Janine. Walk by faith is on my right. I got you cracking up today, Ray. Listen, because it's getting frustrating. Like, getting frustrated with all the attacks we've been under. Getting frustrated, getting tired of people talking about me, man. You don't like me, don't fuck with me. I don't fuck with nobody. I be over here fucking with y'all. Obviously, y'all fuck with me. Y'all show up, we kick it, we do what we do, and we get on about our day. And whoever doesn't like it, leave me the fuck alone. And if you're going to talk about me and keep it to me. Call me an ugly redheaded stepchild, whatever the fuck you want to say about me, but leave my children out of it. And first and foremost, leave my deceased son out of it. That ratchet, hairy, no good ass bitch from Baltimore, Maryland that thought it was a cute idea to make a page instead of unalive my baby and made y'all think it was sweet around here. She fucked y'all up. And MonTeesMama ain't standing for none of that shit. I don't know what y'all do for yours, but I'll go in a coffin for mines. We had to be careful about, I was going to say DIE, but I didn't want to get in trouble. But careful about what I see. Here we go, harassment, bullying. I don't care. I don't care if that's harassment and bullying. Call it what it is. I don't care. I don't care. I ain't bullying nobody. What? Don't take that as the threat. That's a whole promise. I don't know what you guys will do for your kids. I'm sure everybody in my chat feels the same damn way. What? When it comes to mine, listen, Linda. I heal what my parents did to me by having Treasure all the way together. All her back to school shit about to be in my house before the weekend's through. Milo is thriving. Absolutely. And then she ended up getting Onyx too. But you know what else pissed me off? Milo and Onyx, they hit their goal of 5 bands to get them all their vet and everything, while Desiree's GoFundMe just sat over there trickling. They were more concerned about saving the cats than they were about saving Deshaun. That's crazy.
Don't get me started about how people have more sympathy for pets than black people. Because they do.
Hey, girl, hey. What are you doing?
Oh, you know.
What are you at the pool? Oh, I
Make
knew it.
make it bigger.
What'd you try to do?
I don't know if you can get bigger. Oh, there
Oh,
you
I
go.
like it big.
You gotta be careful with them without their shirts on. You'll get
I know.
bananas.
I'm about to get off of. I mean, turn the
Oh, he
video
can
off.
swim underwater. I love that. Look at Josiah. All we can see right now is their heads. You're good. They're in there, in there. Go on ahead, Deshaun. He's a little fish. Look at him. That makes my heart so happy. I'll be Timu Mama June for this. Y'all, this is what we did it for. Hey, y'all. If you was fighting for Desiree and you was fighting for that baby to be free, does that look free to y'all? Does that look free to y'all? Because that looks free to me. Shit, I'm jealous. He's so
Man.
free. I am so proud of you, Desiree. I'm so proud of you. It don't look like you two evicted to me, baby. All that shit they want to talk.
All right.
Yes, because you that thing. They talking about you, and look at what you doing over here, enjoying your babies in the water, living your best life, and so are they. Look at him; he can go under. He good. He good with that pool, y'all. He good with that pool. All right, let me get you.
Yeah, okay. I know.
I'm so happy for
I did
them.
record y'all, and who gonna stop me?
I'm trying to go to Dad's house. She got the pool. I'm trying to tell you, Dad's doing it big over there.
Stop!
Girl, he is so
Why would you touch me
happy.
with your cold hands like that?
Oh no, not the cold swimming hands. True said I took my babies to the dentist and grocery shopping, and guess what? No car. Absolutely true. That public transportation gets you where you gotta go.
Listen, me and MonTeesMama was on our bus system out here. She was the whole ride home.
Absolutely. That's the
be
part.
right.
Like they can say what they want to say about how me and Des get down, but y'all, I love my girl, and when she has to catch the public transportation and shit, I'm on the phone with her. You know what I'm saying? If something happens to her, I can at least be on the phone and holler and scream and call 911 or something, right? I worry about her safety. I make sure she makes it home at night. We check in with each other in the morning. I try to encourage her days every day. But no matter what, I am just so proud, Desiree. Look at you. Look at you. Boys swimming, enjoying a nice pool on a hot summer day.
Girl, but best believe next year, y'all, when taxes hit, we is freaking getting another car. Because, baby, I can't be doing a bus, though. Especially when it's hot outside. I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm sorry. Harding it out. Josiah, Deshaun.
That was Josiah getting order. If you splash one more time, Josiah ain't playing neither. Josiah gonna get mad at him. Yeah. I'm glad everybody had a wonderful day, y'all. I am so sorry for the late live. Actually, I'm not because Desiree was off work by the time I got here, so that worked out. We've had no power for 6 months, haven't missed much. Yeah, listen, Ariel, Josiah runs a real strict program, okay? Him and Kyrie, they both run a really, really strict program.
Let me tell you, I know he be trying to boss the big kids around like teenagers, like telling them what they can't do or what they should not do.
Josiah ain't with nobody's shit. I have to go, guys. Bye. Thanks for stopping by, affiliate. Apopholite? Girl, what is your other name? Mechanical Hearts? Free Palestine, Free Congo, and Sudan. Atheist. Have a good
Listen,
day,
y'all
baby.
all
Make it as
invite.
amazing as
Hey,
you are.
when I first got the apartment out in Milwaukee, I invited all of them to come swimming. So don't act like I didn't freaking
Absolutely.
act like I was nice or nothing.
You invited them more than once, and they didn't want their kids to be able to do that shit. They're fucking so weird. It's like they don't want their kids to have any type of childhood experiences that are any type of. Yes, Des extended an invite. When she was in the reunification agreement with him, and she was getting to see
Ooh.
her son. Like, and they brought the girls for the first visit. Desiree was like, well, why don't you bring the girls and come over? I've got a pool. They can all go swimming, right? They didn't.
Okay.
Yes, for Stephanie's girls. Des absolutely invited them. Desiree absolutely invited the girls. She said, they could get out the room too. They could come swimming and have a good time. And absolutely not. They did not. They did not bring them. Because in the beginning, you guys, that was a really big deal. Stephanie was really pissed, and she's like, "But my girls, my girls, my girls." So Desiree was trying to accommodate it. Like, okay, if he's gonna do something your girls can't, then bring them too. She's always been very jealous of Deshaun being able to have a relationship with his other parent because her girls can't. But those are based off choices she made. Desiree didn't make those choices.
Girl, I'm trying to tell you, Madison. If the boot was on the other shoe, bitch, if somebody invited me to go to a free pool and I just gotta pull up, bitch. I'm trying to tell
And
you.
let's also keep in and it's so you're supposedly in love with this man and you want to be with him for the rest of your life, and it's his son's mother, and you're in this reunification thing. Like, come on now. That would have been the perfect way to like break the ice and try to work together for something for the greater good. But no, absolutely not.
It's crazy. I want to spend a dime on water stuff. I was invited to a free pool, bitch. Yes. Like, what time you want me there? Cause I'm on the way. Or her kids that have other good Girl, like I said, if somebody invited me to a free pool, if I was in that situation, we's on the next bus to their house. The next bus to their house.
Part.
Madison said, how much longer we live? Hey, Nyla.
How much longer do we have before we?
Well, yeah, she wouldn't take the bus, but I'm just saying. Like, I think all of the chat agrees if we was in the same boat, and somebody offered us to come to a free pool, guys, in the chat, we all would have gone, right? Because I know I would have.
If I was in her shoes and that was the situation, I absolutely would have gone. And been trying to talk to you about how we could work this out. Obviously you're going to be around. I'm going to be with him, right? I don't know.
Right.
I've got a blended family. Mr. Cheese has other kids and I'm cool with them. With the kids, the moms, we're good. Monty's dad has a wife, we're good.
I'm trying to tell the chat, like, I don't understand why. Anyway, I do understand why. We all know why, but it's still like deep down, chat, and you probably agree with me. Back in the back of your mind, you wonder just why. Why? And remember, let's not use her full name in the chat. Let's use a nickname or something else, guys. It's hot.
Sally, that's who she is. Sally, that's easy. Sally.
We're not jumping in first.
There we go, Madison. Snake Eyes is better.
Okay, Snake Eyes.
Let's all jump at the same time. At the same time.
And security won't allow her to do none but stay in a hotel room. Rona Reeves, he had an amazing 4th of July. He went to Oaks Park. He watched fireworks, barbecued, swam.
He went to his first gender reveal.
Stephanie, I have no idea. We wouldn't know the answer to that.
I don't know. I don't know anything. Yay, girl, that's what is it for the for? Girl, I have.
Is Poopy addicted to Amazon too? Maybe. Possibly.
Josiah, she said stop.
Quite possibly. Oh, shit. Kids be getting it in. I love it.
I'm trying to tell you, I ain't even trying to be here. It's hot. There ain't no shady spots. I'm up here roasting in this fucking sun.
Damn it. Damn it.
I don't know. If you want to be on here in another 20 minutes is okay, because my phone's on 28%. It didn't get a good charge because my step teenager took my charger all day today.
In 13 minutes, it'll be 2 hours. So if you want to stay 20 more minutes, we can stay. I'll make a 2-hour mark. I'll stay.
It's up to y'all, chat. Y'all good on staying, or you guys want to get off, chat? Tell me what the chat wants to do in the box, please.
Right? Because we could just call each other. That's what they always say. They could just call each other. Y'all want us to just call each other? Y'all want to be in on our phone call today? We'll have a public phone call today. They know that they all want us to stay, does.
Okay, that's fine.
I just started cooking dinner, so you sure can.
Hey, no.
What would cost?
Oh
I'm
my
just happy you guys
goodness.
are happy.
Why would you hit that girl on top of her head for? My boys are ruthless. How they gonna hit a girl on top of her head with a pool toy? You know what?
You know, this year was like the year of the snake. You're supposed to be shedding. I can buy my toddler's in the water table. You're supposed to be shedding all the things that I meant for you.
I'm ready for MonTeesMama to order me something sexy by the time my birthday comes.
Hold on, hold on, whoever's at my door, hold on. I'm sorry, I got my niece with me. Can somebody that can let themselves up feel free.
I need something sexy for my birthday, MonTeesMama. You know all the deals. I want to go to Vegas in Jordans. I wear kid sizes. Hey, Josiah.
Oh my gosh, you guys have been sitting here forever.
Sorry.
I'm so sorry. There's all these people. Holy cow. I am so sorry.
Oh,
I
put those
just came
noodles
up to
over
ask
there.
Pookie why she mad at me. I just got home. I went to the dentist, went to the grocery store. I'm cleaning now. What did I do?
The gremlin?
Yeah, apparently I'm in trouble.
Oh shit. You didn't call nobody. We didn't have a group call today.
Girl, I don't have it. It's not until it's in September. I got 2 months. I was just giving MonTeesMama a hard time.
Nothing new about that.
I said I would love a sexy birthday gift from you for my birthday is what I said.
Nothing new about the hard time you giving.
Ariel, you're still on groundation, so I don't want to hear nothing you gotta say because you still didn't tell me who cracked you. But I already know who cracked you, so that's just the
Oh, we're
math
doing
that
this?
makes
I'm out
matter.
then. I was just trying to ask Pookie what I did wrong.
We're not talking about that stuff. I've been positive all day. I haven't really been on that level today.
She really dropped me out the box and I don't even know what the fuck I did. I talked to her as I was leaving the house. I told her I needed my GPS and that was the last thing I said. And then I just got home.
I am a Virgo, baby.
We all Virgos up in here for the most part.
Yeah,
Hey,
she did.
Nikki.
You ain't clocked that?
Who dropped you out the box?
Gremlin.
Oh
Bitter
shit, I
ass.
missed it. I was
Yeah,
cooking.
her bitch ass
Sorry.
dropped me out the box.
Hey, Madison. Yay. Hey, Nikki Bookie.
What up, bitch?
Everyone.
Happy
Oh, she dropped her
Tuesday.
ass out again. Gremlin. I'm so done.
Anyway,
Explain astronaut art because you have mod powers. You've got them too. You can kick anybody out the box. So because Gremlin and True are both my moderators, and Des, I gave her moderator powers too because they be kicking her out the box. So at least she can kick them back. Like she can kick them out the box for kicking her out the box. Yes, for real.
Stop doing that like I've asked.
oh, no. So
Oh my gosh. Oh, why did you do that?
payback's a bitch.
You can't call her bitches on my live. Say apologize right now.
Nope, won't do it.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
This is what happened, Pookie. I asked as when you came up when I saw that you were here. I was just like, "Oh, Pookie, are we gonna kiss?" And you didn't respond.
I didn't
oh,
see
that's
it.
what you didn't. Yep, you didn't tell her you kiss her.
That's
You're
not
Of
my
breaking
course
up
I
over a
will
problem.
kiss
kiss.
you. That's my Pookie bear. I see you
Oh,
anytime,
We
any
were gonna
place.
kiss with
you guys
tongue.
heard it here first. Go get them paramedics. They broke up over a kiss.
Oh gosh.
And me and True broke up over a fart, but we've
I'm
been
not
back
gonna lie
together.
to you. I have not been looking at the chat because I have been cleaning my house.
I
Me
have been doing
and
murders, but I thought I was
me and
doing pretty
Monty's
good.
mama broke up over friendship. We friends, then we as lovers, y'all.
I'm so-
No.
It's okay. I know where True's remote is. Always.
Let's not. Absolutely not.
Ariel said me and her gotta go to couple therapy.
No, don't nobody tell Astronaut how to do it, because then she's gonna be doing it to everybody, and she don't come up in the box enough for us to get her back.
I think you click on them and just disconnect them. I don't know, but hold on 1 second.
I'm gonna mute MonTeesMama.
I want to know how to use my power.
No.
No, you click on someone like this, and then there should be a button that says like get.
Oh, like that?
Des, you didn't tell me you were dating Ariel. Me and Ariel date each other, but it's a complicated relationship. We're in a very open relationship, y'all.
Zeta wanted me to show the Vans that she got off Depop.
Oh,
Y'all
those are
should fuck.
cute.
Y'all should fuck with the Depop. Oh,
What are those,
there.
Kristen?
Those are super cute.
I don't know. You gotta ask Ariel if we're dating.
I got you first, bitch.
This is them fighting with each other in my panel, and they got the ability to they got the
Girl, I
ability
know you got
to.
me.
Girl, I gotta share you with your baby daddy. So which one is
She
it,
got the
ma'am?
shoes. Hey y'all. Jetta wanted us to know Depop for people who, especially if my, you know what, you're right. Especially if my shit's being posted. If you can't afford shit and you're having a hard time, Depop, she got a pair of Vans, $8 with free shipping. Stephanie,
What?
get the kids some Vans, $8, free shipping.
That I ain't gonna get no kid no damn man shoes.
Depop, that's where you find it at.
You are not sharing me with my baby daddy, I promise you. So who is cracking your pretzel, ma'am?
Oh,
Desiree, behave yourself.
Oh,
I got the disconnect button right here.
So he was
True.
cracking
If you
your pretzel.
disconnect me, I'm gonna say some really, 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 really crazy things.
She says she don't want her kids caring about material things, so nope. I
Pookie, what
mean,
episode you on?
I haven't. Girl, I
that's
just got
crazy.
home.
Well, okay. Well, call me or text me the tea, ma'am. Jesus.
I may or may
That's
not
what
be
Find
on
like
she
we're
ain't
Christmas
gonna
Eve.
tell
married.
you. Oh,
Me and
Ariel got the
Ariel
tea
are
for you.
married and we are in an open relationship, y'all.
Oh
Yeah,
Lord.
she does. She cares about material things for herself, though. Absolutely, She over there running around in some Nikes and shit. Tiani says, "What is she then, Desiree? If you married to somebody
I'm
else."
gonna hop out of here and go back to listening and cleaning because I'm getting distracted.
Love you. I'm only gonna be here for another 15 minutes or
Yeah,
so.
because you guys got another 10 minutes and we is bouncing. 10 minutes.
Oh, she's got a timer on. That
Aww.
knows when I'm going.
Uh,
Des be having too
yes.
many ladies. Des be having all the ladies. That's the problem.
Yeah,
Like
but
you don't
none of
have a
them,
problem sending the girl stuff.
I have all the ladies, but nobody wants to be really serious in a girl and girl relationship. So this is all play, play, play,
All
play.
you gotta do is get a makeover to look like Queen Latifah, and then maybe.
Uh,
Dad, you
Yana, do you
can't
want to be
have
on
you
my
can't
side?
have
You
those
can be my
kids.
other girl on the side if you want.
See, y'all gonna catch something.
Said
Stop
now
that
all
right
of a
now. You
sudden
got way
there's a
too
new
many.
wish list for the girls.
Dad, you can't always get what you want, look,
You
bro.
guys stop. She's saying stop, stop. I don't want the sun. Why would you do that? Stop. I want the shade. Boy, if you don't get in the pool,
We
we're
did
going home
get
now.
removed
Pick
apparently
your battles.
got mass reported.
Stop.
You said what? Oh, we all live across the
She
world. Yeah.
said now all of a sudden
Madison's
there's
in
a new wish
Australia.
list.
No, Kitty,
Somebody
it's a
said that.
different Kitty, not that Kitty.
It's 9 a.m. over
Yeah, the
here.
kitty in the chat is not the same kitty that has a son that was friends with Deshaun. Two different kitties.
What kid are you talking about, Desiree?
That's confusing. I haven't had coffee
Nah,
yet.
never mind.
And
Oh,
Kitty
there's
is
been a
just
new
a
wish
friend.
list.
Kitty is my friend, not the lover. I got a couple
So
females in the chat I be talking to.
yeah, I think
Talk
honestly
that.
we talked about that earlier. For
I thought I
anybody who
was
just
the
came
only
in,
one.
we had talked about that.
Heartbroken.
Deshaun showed up with some of the Amazon clothes on, the shoes that were on the list, and something else. But
Stephanie wasn't really trying to buy that boy anything.
I think
But
she bought all the stuff on the list and kept him here until it came. Because she had already shown the girls' hall. I think she put up the list like
Kitty, I love
testing the
you.
waters for a list, like to see what people say about a wish list. Because it was up for a very short period of time and then it was down.
I
And
thought
nobody
people
would have
was
bought it
buying
out
that
that
fast.
fast. There's too much scrutiny for it to have happened that quick for her to have gotten it filled.
Yeah, that was quick.
Ariel, Des talks us all out of our undies.
Even the first time when she had everybody feeling so sorry for her and thinking she was going to do something right, her wish list didn't fill that fast. So they don't have that type of people are disgusted. Nobody bought all that shit that fast. She said, yeah, she claimed she bought shit on Amazon Prime Day. I believe she did. There was no wish list. She put the wish list up for a very short period of time. They kept Deshaun home yesterday. He ended up going in an Amazon outfit today. Um, I don't know why I mean, when her mouth moves, she been lying this whole time, Kitty. She been lying about everything. So her lying about this it's not shocking. She lies about everything. If her mouth is moving, she's lying. She thinks
I
that the
don't
lie is gonna
understand it.
get. She has learned that the hate engagement is what pays her. Stephanie is getting paid off your guys' hate. Now, what they're doing with the money, like I don't know if they're selling the money or I don't know. I mean, finally, she's obviously used it to get her kids some clothes. I think she was testing the waters with her wish list to see if people would jump and buy anything because she can see if other people purchase stuff. But even their first wish list was not fulfilled that fast.
I'm sure it
So I
wasn't.
believe that she used some of her money finally to buy something for the kids. And let's get a round of applause in the fucking chat because that's what she should have been doing this whole time. She's been
This is
eating
what
off
I
of
was
their back.
saying. There is zero point in sitting there hating on her for finally doing something for those kids because at least they're finally getting something.
That part.
Hate on her, sure. Hate on her for all the shit that she's already done. But not hate on her for actually buying something for those kids because I think it's the first time in 2 years that she's spent her own money on them.
No, that's my speculation. I don't feel like the wish list had enough time to get fulfilled. And they didn't want to send
I
him to
mean,
school
even with the
yesterday.
Amazon stuff that she bought, right? The Amazon Prime sale that she bought. That's the first time I've seen her actually spend her own money on those kids.
And the stuff that was on the Amazon Prime sale that she bought, a lot of that correlated with what was on that wish list. So
Yeah.
those items had already arrived. It's almost like when Andrew had gotten her birthday gift, but then that was Atlas's teddy bear and it was the same gift type shit. Like, she's putting on a show over there. I had said that before. Even the fake breakup, you know, Andrew told Desiree that he was there at the hotel with his son and everything was fine. She's putting a show on for the internet. A lot of what she does is a show for the internet. That's why people wonder why CPS isn't doing anything. I tend to believe that the hotel room doesn't look like that when they show up, right? And they don't make an appointment. They're just popping up on her. I tend to believe that that's all for show. Because if everybody is looking at her like, why are you so mad? They're going to make a comment like, oh my God, it's bad enough to be homeless. At least you could clean up. You see, she doesn't engage back. She doesn't talk. I mean, maybe sometimes she started getting a little more whatever they say. I haven't fucked with any of Stephanie's content. Once we got Deshaun up out of there, what Stephanie was doing, I had realized a long time ago, we cannot help or save them girls. Not until she does something really bad. Her own family can't help or save those girls. So what can the fucking internet do? Right? No, he never left. He never went anywhere. He went to the gas station to get a blunt, y'all. Come on.
I'm just sick of her and Drew's incompetence. I'm just done with it.
And you know what else I just realized? I'm sorry. MonTeesMama over here cooking dinner. I be talking to y'all and I constantly be in thought. That's why they hate me, y'all. That's why they hate me. They ran off the fucking advocate. They ran off Alicia. They ran off a bunch of people. But that's why they hate me. Because I've been around from the very beginning. And there's a lot of people in here who've been around for the story. And y'all are over here like, oh my God, what? You know, for real? Like, you didn't hear these things before. And I thought everybody had heard the same shit I had heard. I've been sitting here for this whole fucking time. So now that they're trying to spin narratives and change up stories and different content creators want to tell different stories
Stop,
about
give
things that
Josiah
aren't
the
real.
towel. Because he's still soaked.
Like, yeah, I remember, like, I'll bring it back up. Probably got the receipt somewhere screenshotted.
Screenshot it. Screenshot.
Because when we came together to fight for Deshaun, and we were keeping up with everything that mattered. And we were under attack, and that mattered too.
Life matters.
They hate you because you're successful and you tell the truth. It could be. That could be it, Stephanie. And because I wouldn't tell all Desiree's business, I guess they said I'm a gatekeeper. I've talked to Reese. I've talked to Andrew's mother, his sister. Obviously, I'm cool with Arlita and Des, the main characters of their show, right? Because that's what they look at it as, right? It's a show. It's not these people's real lives or anything.
I think that's something that's so spot on. Everyone forgets that it's real life.
Let's go.
They get caught up in the drama quality of it, you know what I mean?
The thing is, nobody's hating on Stephanie.
Take your stuff
I
off.
wish she
Take
stopped.
it up somewhere where I could dry.
If anything, people been trying to help her. She doesn't want to help.
That's it.
It is what it is.
She seems to be convinced that if she was to actually convert her content over to wholesome mum content, that she would lose the income. I don't think her brain is able to comprehend.
She can't do wholesome mom content. She's not a wholesome mom. She doesn't have a mom bone in her. The way she did her daughters before she ever met Andrew, and the way she has done these last two children, and the way she has done Deshaun, there's not a motherly bone in that body.
She hates her kids, point blank.
I can't understand why you'd keep having them if you don't like them.
To keep the dad. Those are trap babies. Her husband testified to it. Her husband testified to the fact that he told her he didn't want the second one, and she got pregnant on him anyway. And then threatened to like.
Don't use her name. Just use a nickname or something else.
I guess her husband said that she threatened to put a case on him if he got a vasectomy.
Oh.
I'm trying to tell you.
Trying to tell you.
Knickers.
The whole thing's crazy. It's gonna just be more crazier, but you know what? I just can't wait to see what the new year brings. If you know, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
You can't wait, what?
To see what the new year brings.
Amen. I've got a lot of exciting things going on this week. Your girl was up at the stylist and at 9 a.m. No, that my appointment was 9. I overslept, but I did make it.
Imagine they
So,
in the hotel another year. I hope not.
you know, I really hope not for their sake too.
I don't see it going any other way. True said, why are we suddenly using nicknames?
Because the boys are around. In case they overhear anything, nobody's over here talking bad about anybody. You see the respect?
It's mad respect. And you know it only goes one way. But that's okay, because you can be the better person.
Stephanie don't know how to be the better person. She just
They're using her name. If you mess up again, well, I'm gonna have to drop you because the boys are over there. I'm not gonna have that. We did that on purpose. That was her request. I know it's hard to remember sometimes, but
That
it's
wasn't
so
me.
important. Who was it?
What happened?
I thought it was.
I was
Oh
her.
no, it was that gal Nikki. My bad. Wrong person. I apologize, girl. And Will came back quick. I apologize.
Oh,
well, I didn't mean to say her name, but it just came
Yeah,
out.
it's hard because you've been and whatever, but the boys are over there, and if they overhear anything, we don't want it to be that type of party. So we have to be careful. Thank you, Jetta. We used to refer to my BD as homo when we were talking shit, right? Big Bird. Big Bird.
Hi, MonTeesMama.
Hey, baby, how you doing?
Good.
Did you? I saw you can go underwater. You've been doing amazing at swimming.
Thank you.
Did you have fun?
Yes.
You ready for dinner?
yeah, I gotta get and see what we're cooking today.
Josiah! Need your help?
Aww. Josiah, do you need help? Such a good brother.
Who cooking dinner? That's what I want to know.
Oh, I made some cheeseburgers. I just got through frying them, and now I just sat down because my phone was dying, so I had to sit down with y'all. I'm gonna make some French fries, and what else was I gonna do with that? Oh, I got some sweet potatoes from the other day. Sunday. What's today? Tuesday? Absolutely. Sweet potatoes. I know that's two starches, but it's also, in my opinion, a vegetable, and I don't feel like any other vegetables. I don't have corn on the cob today, so corn in the pan with a burger. I know I see some people plate that with the fries and the burger and the scoop of corn, but it's just not my thing. Treasure's not here. I don't have to worry about the 4 food groups as much. So
Okay. Keep your books clean, please. I don't want your educator yelling at me again.
I love a good 2-starch meal. Amen.
Oh,
And I
it's
got the Hawaiian artisan rolls, like the Hawaiian artisan hamburger buns.
I'm about to have a cheesy steak for breakfast.
Oh, I love that, and I love that it's breakfast time over there. I love that
they
you got
have this on with
sunshine.
us. It's a lot of sounds good.
And thank you for coming up and kicking it, Madison, because I guess in this little TikTok world, I'm supposed to be paying attention to if I'm going to be out here. That matters to have people from all over the world. So you probably just gave me all type of hits being in my box.
I missed so many lives because I've been homeschooling, so I've been going to bed earlier, getting up earlier.
Well, that's good.
And
We
then I
want you to be out there
checked,
being
What time is it
successful.
out there right now?
but then I
Just
checked my
know
messages and I've got lives at 3 in the morning, and I'm like, God dang it.
that's okay though, because when you come back, there's always a spot for you, and we'll catch you up real quick. And you're making it happen, Cap, and you're doing what you need to do.
Oh, it's been rough, man. So rough. My homeschool lady hates me. Alright? She came
You'll get
out and she
there.
was
You'll
all
get there.
nice. She was all nice to my face, and then she made me wait 3 weeks for her report. And I got her report back, and I literally sat there and I cried.
No way.
As a mum of a child who has special needs, her report was the last thing I ever wanted to see. She
Kitty
made
got
out
in the
like,
chat. She's an educator. She said if you need help with math, let her know. She definitely has
thank
helped
you, I
me
will.
navigate with mine, and she's better in Who did we lose? What happened?
Yeah.
Somebody dropped down. The screen shifted, but she's better with I think the littler kids, right? Kitty, you work with the little kids. I shouldn't say better, but she works with the little kids. Amwell dropped. Oh, okay. Yeah, she had taken a call. Okay. She says she got you, Madison. Kitty, I love you so much. Thank you for always.
How many times does 5 go into 25? Count by 5 until you reach 25.
5,
Yep,
10,
yep.
15.
Freshman
Yeah.
math teacher, but it all builds from middle school and before.
Right.
Yes,
Now, because
Kitty.
we took away the 0, you need to times it by 10 again. So what's that? 5 times 10.
My aunt taught elementary school in
Love
DC.
that.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35,
40,
40,
45,
50.
50. So that would be your answer.
Thank you, Mom.
All right.
The
Now
bird
you're
in
going
the
to do
back,
the
though, the
bar. You're
nature
going
for
to drop the
me.
0.
Like, they're just outside in the
6
jungle
to 18.
having school this morning. It makes me want to move to Australia. The kangaroos and all the other things keep me firmly planted over here, but y'all, doesn't it sound beautiful?
Australia, I don't know about that. They got too many creepy crawls there.
They do, but I love how Australians talk though.
Yes, I definitely love the accent, and I love the way every time we're on the phone with Madison, there's always, she got the birds though, so that's probably why. It's probably not everywhere. That's her thing.
What's that? The bird noises?
Yeah, I love it. It sounds so beautiful to me. But I forgot, like, I didn't forget, but I was like, well, yeah, of course you got all the birds.
Yeah,
You've
I
got
got
more
the
birds than most.
what have I got? I've got 7 chicks in the brooder at the moment. I've got 4 quails in the Monty Manor.
Hey.
I've got 2 dozen Sumatra eggs that I've just ordered. We're not going to talk about what I paid for them.
Speaking
Well,
of
I'm
which,
not gonna
Madison,
ask, but I want to know now.
speaking of Madison, the Monty Manor, I'm working on a big project. I'll hit you in your inbox, but I wanna, with your permission, if it's okay, I would like to use the picture of the prototype in my prospectus that I'm building.
Of course.
Okay, perfect. That was my big question. I'll hit you in your inbox and tell you more about my little visions and dreams over here. It's not for the whole world. You know, sometimes you got to keep it quiet till you make it happen, Captain. And with the hate they're bringing to me, girl, listen, they said Monty Movement didn't go global by messing with you and I. They don't understand what a random act of kindness look like. And now we
That's
got
it.
Monty Manor quail sanctuaries in Australia, but I didn't go global, or Monty ain't go global. The Monty Movement ain't go nowhere.
Our spiders aren't that big, Jenna.
She said the spiders are not that big.
Yeah,
They're huge. I
see?
be seeing those things. Those things is huge.
I mean, I think that's all perspective, Madison. That big, like everybody's got a difference in what that big it actually is. You're from Australia, so you're that big probably is. They're no bigger than the palm of your hand. So for us, that's already huge.
In comparison to a Great Dane.
Right, you're comparing a spider to a Great Dane. Anything spider size that gets the size of a mouse is too big for me.
No, of a plum. A plum.
Right, a plum. Yeah, a plum would be too big. She said Great Dane, so I was trying to keep an animal. Like, listen, and a mouse at Rock Pup was the smallest animal I could think of. Like, listen, a snail, I don't know, a turtle.
We have bird-eating spiders here.
Bird eating. I'm done. Nope, not coming. Not doing it.
They're in Queensland, though, not
Spiders
where
are
I am.
eating the birds. The spiders, it sounds like some shit we've heard. The cats are eating, they're eating the dogs, they're eating the cats. The spiders are eating the birds. The fuck is going on?
Oh my god.
I gotta make you something.
That is crazy.
I just love my little chat. I know everybody's not in here today or in here right now, but I love my friends that are in the chat and in the boxes.
Love you down bad, Des. You know that.
I stay out of the ocean, Sione, because that is where all of the ones that are going to get me are. Okay? Little blue-ringed octopuses, stingrays, sharks. No, thank you. Oh, and then we get crocodiles and sharks that have fights on the beach.
Life, I'm right here for you.
Yeah, so you're worried about that. I mean, the kangaroos go in the ocean too, don't they?
They've been found out there, yep.
They don't give a damn. Kangaroos are just savage life. Yeah, I don't know.
There's quite a few news articles that you can Google about sharks and crocodiles fighting each other in Australia.
Oh my no! Sharks are fighting crocodiles. Listen, it's too much going on in Australia. You got the spiders eating the birds, the kangaroos duking it up with sharks. It is way too much going on. Koalas are mean, Jetta. How about that? What'd you know about that? I already found that one out. Yep, not to burst your bubble, but koalas are fucking savage life. It'll rip your face off. You don't want to hold a koala. They're not nice.
You can go to the zoo and hold koalas, though. That's pretty cool.
Okay, I guess you can go to the zoo and hold a domesticated one, but you can't just on a safari. Probably wouldn't be the best idea. You know what I want to do? Where they have, I mean, I'm gonna take chances because I know it's probably not safe. But I've seen those women go on those like trips where they have the tiger and their feet at the bottom, and the tiger like stands on your shoulders, and you get a picture. Yep, if it bites my head off, it bites my head off. I want that in my life one time.
No, I can't do that.
With the giraffes, I want to go get pictures with all the big creatures of the world. Not a bear or nothing. That's taking a little far. We love Steve Irwin though, but I don't want to do the crocodiles either.
Trust me, everyone in Australia mourns when Steve died.
Talk that little nasty. You are so bogus. We're having a nice live. It's a family live. We're going to do 11 more minutes for real, for real. I know you got the kids in now, and I'm going to get to my 2.5 hour mark, and then I'm going to cut off because I got to be on the charger, but I also got to cook dinner, and it's too much going on now. I need to get back to my real life.
Oh, I'm not part of your real life?
No, you are. I could probably plug you in and talk to you, but shit, or I could finish making dinner and just video chat you when I'm done and leave my phone on the charger. My phone is begging for mercy. I'm gonna be a 2%er like Arlita here in a minute.
Oh shit, 2% Arlita.
I love my 2%er. Man, y'all, listen, everybody pull up at MonTeesMama house with a plate. You ain't even gotta bring a plate, y'all. MonTeesMama be doing it. You know, I got grown kids. I invest in the little takeout trays. I got to stack of them on my deep freeze. You don't even need a plate. I got the takeout tray where you can close it and have the little tabs and shit.
That's so funny because I don't think I've ever been over somebody's house to eat and didn't have to bring my own container. That's crazy.
Girl,
I'm on the way, Gary.
When I throw Monty functions and when the kids come through and I cook and they want to take some, all that aluminum foil and plates, and listen, they got nice little cars. You know, the kids, they might dump the Walmart. Listen, I don't want to be, I don't do Tupperware no more. I got the Pyrex glass for my leftovers. So, yeah, I got the little leftover containers and they are on top of my deep freeze. And when somebody come, or if it's a birthday and we cut cake and shit, man, put your little pieces of cake in your takeout and and put it in a Walmart bag and see you later, alligator.
I love Tupperware. I grew up on Tupperware.
Man, I love
I grew
Tupperware. I'm
up
trying to raise
with
all them boys in this house.
spaghetti.
Uh-uh.
I grew up with the containers used to be like butter containers and all kind of containers for
Absolutely,
what
right.
you.
Leftover some or the other, spaghetti jar with noodles in it and shit. What are we doing?
And napkin holders.
Right,
You open up the country crock and it ain't country crock.
Yeah.
right, exactly. You be
Right,
like, where the
Cool
butter
Whip.
at? Because that's not butter that Cool Whip containers.
Cool Whip ain't Cool
Wait, my
Whip.
favorite.
Right. Yep. Ain't nothing what it's supposed to be in there. Everything just all discombobulated. My problem was when I had all them boys in this house, raising all them boys, like the lids, like I don't know what would happen. Like we would never have the right lids to the right shits and man, stop it. And I threw them away and got new ones so many times. Man, then we went to aluminum foil and paper plates on that ass. Oh, we lost Madison. I'm trying to eat good and show out for Monty. You can, Kitty. You are welcome anytime. Were we
But
supposed to stop doing that? Stop doing what? Those cookie containers with soy stuff. Oh, you still using the country crock? Oh my goodness, Meg, you ain't gotta stop. It's the most frugal way to go about it. But just in my grown folks, listen, Linda. When I'm writing grocery lists, trying to keep shit together for the family and the kids, I don't want to look in the refrigerator
Yeah,
and
the Hispanic
mistake
and
the country
Latino,
crock
they still
for.
have those containers.
Yeah, we got butter, and then I go to do some shit and that ain't butter. Like, oh damn it, we ain't got time for that.
my grandmother used to do that, put stuff in the butter containers. I'm thinking it's butter. It might be
Mm-hmm.
some other stuff. I'm like,
Yeah,
man.
Cool Whip, all that stuff. Absolutely.
Remember
And,
Crisco?
wait. Make sure you return that butter container and that Cool Whip container back to your grandparents' house,
Nikki,
okay?
yeah, they're gonna be asking for that container. They're gonna be wanting it. It wasn't even a Tupperware. It wasn't even something good. But you got my butter container and my favorite butter container. I let you use it when I sent you home with that stuff.
And make sure they call you that next day talking about, so when you gonna bring it back? Ah, you be like,
Hmm.
what?
My
That's just because
grandma
they
was
want to
like
see you the
that.
next day. Grandparents be funny like that. My dad used to call with some of the most ridiculous requests. He just wanted me to slide through. Homemade
Yeah.
salsa in the butter container. I know that's right, Natalie. Trying to say every culture did it. Every culture did it. Homemade salsa in there in your family. I love that. I love it. See, see how we
Yep,
can
she
be
A
got
so
rooster.
different.
100.
Anything but butter. I'm trying to say. But even in all of our different cultures and all of our different lives, the butter container traditionally got rewashed and turned into a Tupperware in somebody's refrigerator holding some shit that they had no business holding. My dad put coins inside an animal cracker container. I'm done. Love it.
I'm awake. I promise I'm awake.
It's morning time over there in Australia. That rooster going in.
My rooster
My
is really annoying and loud.
my
He
great
getting it.
grandfather had
He's just
roosters.
vocalizing himself right now. He's vocally. He's got a vocal stem.
I know, I heard.
It's impossible for me to get to sleep.
I know. He was going off all night last night.
Siani said, "Them chickens are chickening." I love it here.
What
Y'all are
time
the
is it
cutest
in
ever.
Australia? Is it Wednesday? No, wait. What is today?
We're on Tuesday, so
Tuesday.
Madison should be on Wednesday, and it should be morning time. It should be. I think she's 12 hours different from us, so I think it's 8:30 in the morning her way.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
She's meeting up for the
It's
kids.
9:30,
What
and I
day
am in
and
the
time
future.
is it where you're at, baby?
It is Wednesday, July 8th,
And what time is it?
What?
9:34 a.m.
So 13 hours ahead of me.
It's not 34 here in DC
It's
at
six
So
night.
thirty
she's
four here.
so she's 12 hours ahead of the East Coast. Yep. And on the next day, she's already living in our future, y'all. How amazing is that?
How amazing. We still gotta get through the whole hump day. Ha!
Yep. She
Whoa!
already
Hump
starting her
day.
hump day. We still gotta go night night. We still got she's a wake up ahead of us and shit. Always. Madison will always be one wake up
Oh,
ahead of us.
Stephanie, you on the West Coast like a May? Okay, I love it. Dad's favorite day, laughing out loud. Siani, don't get me started.
Listen, we have done good here tonight, ladies. Let's not put the cables on her. Let's just keep it casual. We ain't got that much longer. Well, I guess if she want to clown out for the last 4 minutes, but the babies, Madison got the babies homeschooling. We got
Yeah,
babies on
no.
line.
I'm not about to be all nasty today.
And my first coffee of the day.
Oh,
we're
shit,
on our
she's on
first
coffee and I'm ready for night-night in the shower.
Madison, you are such a warrior. I am so proud of you. You are doing the damn thing out there in Australia. The homeschooling is so
Really
respectable.
tired.
Your patience. You are just an amazing mother, an amazing advocate. You're just awesome. And I'm very grateful and thankful to have met you in this digital
Miss
world.
Salazar, what
And
part of
are you
Cali are
all?
you from?
She
Oh
said
no,
it is not
Jedi,
work for the
it is
week.
not. Our normal morning is up 5 look cover right check words or more, 5 written addition, 5 written subtraction, a page of word search, a page out of iMaths, a page out of each NAPLAN section. Then it's hands-on science with incubation and chick care and hatching. It's multiple discussions throughout the day around whatever subject takes the kids' interest. And then we've got budgeting when they get their spending money and get to come downtown and do their spending. My oldest daughter got her $50 yesterday, took her downtown with me, and she came in 70 cents under budget, came home with a knockoff hoodie, some big fluffy home pants for nighttime and winter when it's freezing, a whole heap of snacks for herself and some toys, and she's just stoked with her ability there. And then today I have to take my son in to do his lot.
And see, I love that the things you're teaching them are the life skills that they're going to need throughout their life. Like, this is the time to do it. Like,
Oh
they are
yeah,
going
when
to
they're
know the
little.
world and be so worldly at such an early age. They're going to be so successful. Thank you for putting
Yeah,
all
and
of your time and effort. Can you move them to my area by the time that they get older and they're successful, amazing, our future and stuff? Because we're going to need them over here.
gonna need him to undo everything that's currently being done over there.
Man, I'm trying to tell you. Can you make sure that your little geniuses make their way over here to fix it?
I shall do my best.
Thank you, ma'am. Have a traveling, like, you know, how they have a traveling circus. You guys can be the traveling fix it crew and just make your way around the world.
Making my way downtown.
I'm
Walk
gonna
Walking
and
throw
proud.
We'll see if they quieten down for a little bit. Bloody noisies.
Yeah, I
Can't
love the
guarantee it'll work.
rooster.
There's
I
a 2
love
new
this.
ones who only just got here, and they have such a pretty crow compared to the other one.
I love it.
But I really need to get my chainsaw down to the back paddock, but I just haven't had time because I've been too busy homeschooling to get the chainsaw down there.
If I had a rooster, I will be on time to every function that I ever got invited to.
You would think, right? But my rooster's not even on time.
Oh shit. He said
My
the
problem.
rooster's not even on time waking up. What the
That'd be my, you know, because you end up with animals that like fit in with your family. So my rooster would probably get up at noon and shit. My rooster would be roostering at noon and shit. Like, you know, I
Mine
know she doesn't
decided
like
to
loud
start
noises
crowing at
early.
like 2 o'clock this morning.
Oh, hell no. Sun wasn't even out yet. He's, what's wrong? Is your rooster dyslexic?
I think you might be.
Say, buddy, you're supposed to crow when the sun come up. What was you seeing at 2 a.m.? It was probably one of them unidentified flying objects out there.
Uh-huh.
Your rooster probably did see some stuff. He just didn't know it wasn't the sun yet.
Yeah,
He's worried about the
Rooster
spiders.
was very loud.
Cue the confetti said hers would complain she gets up too early. Oh no. Now
Oh
you doing
hell
too much
no.
if the rooster. Listen, I can't say much though. My sleep schedule, sometimes I be up. Hey, Kaliza Watkins. Sometimes, how do you, Kaliza? Did I say it right? I hate messing up people's names. Um, but yeah, my rooster would be all discombobulated over here.
Go let her finish.
Yeah, mine would too because no, mine will be on time because I gotta get up at 8 in the morning or sometimes 7. So we be right there together.
But sometimes I'd be up all over the place, so my rooster would be all types of confused. He'd be like, "What are we doing? We were up at 3. When do we get back up again?"
Right, exactly. Or is she up? I hear some movement. Doo doo.
You know, and listen, don't let me get a rooster because I'd be the silly. See, I'm silly with everything I do, y'all. I'd be having fun in life. I don't give a damn. That's why I don't understand this internet shit. I'd be having a good time. But if I had a rooster, I would be taking him with me everywhere I fucking go because when we don't make it on time, I'm blaming him. Like, I'm coming in the door with the rooster, like, look, y'all, I would have been here. You know, I would have been here. But thanks to Harry, right? Or I'd probably give him an R. Thanks to Ralph. Thanks to Ralph the rooster, we didn't make it.
Chapo, look, Chapo would not like that. No, he wouldn't.
Oh, Chopper would eat the rooster, y'all. You right, cue the confetti. Chopper do too much snoring around here. That rooster would get on his last damn nerve. Chopper would have at it with the rooster. Chopper be like, look, dude, we don't do that over here. Ralph's days would be numbered in this joint. And not because I wouldn't love him, but Chopper would be like, listen, sir, you got one more again. One more the fuck again. And then it would be over.
Yeah, I don't think Coca-Cola would like that either. She'd be looking like, what the fuck is this?
Right. Chapo does way too much snoring, y'all. Chapo is such a couch surfer. He permanently has a home on my couch. He don't give a damn about a Monday, a Wednesday, a Friday. He don't care what day it is. And then my bestie, he's got a dog. He's got a shop. His dog gets up every morning, you know, jumps on the road with him, goes to the shop. She a shop dog. She works all day. She clock in by 6:30 in the morning. I keep telling Chapo he's a lucky dog. You know, there's dogs that go to work every day. I know one. And not that she does anything to do actual work, right? But she's just there, you know, she stay on her owner's heels. That's what she wants to be. But still,
My dog used to follow me to school every morning.
Oh, shit.
it's been hot through the heat wave and stuff. He tried to keep her at home. She wasn't going. She would rather be with him. So she in the shop, laying on the concrete, trying to catch some, you know. But here Chapo just under the AC with a fan blowing. He ain't got to worry about it. Right, Chapo snoring like he paid bills. Ariel. There's been some times where like the school's called or something, and I'm not even thinking about it. And here I get to talking to somebody from the school, and you hear he cut up like all loud, like, "Oh my goodness, I am so sorry. I promise that is not a grown ass man in my background. I would not be disrespectful like that. Who would answer the phone with a man snoring right there?" But that's what he sounds like. I'd be like, "Can you not, bro? People are thinking you're a grown ass dude." I'm surprised the Reddit hasn't already ate me up. Like, don't you guys hear her man snoring on the couch? He doesn't even have a job. It's too hot to be a bulldog.
My God. But I be, that's back to snoring because Mr. Desiree over here, I swear to the Lord. I'm
Take the
like,
paint off the walls. I'm trying to tell
shut,
you.
right, shut the hell up. Turn around, do something.
My man said I snore, and my sister said, what?
Girl, if they telling you you do, you do. You sleep, you don't know. Apparently I snore real lightly, like not loud, but apparently I got a snore. Treasure told me. But I think she just telling lies because her daddy really snore. So she don't want to, you know, be too hard on her dad. You snore a little bit too, Mom. For real? Because I ain't never snored a day before in my life. So is that something getting older
I
and shit?
recorded Mr. Desiree, and let me tell you, mouth open and everything.
Man, why did they do that? And then you, bro, they say if you put them on their side, like I'd be trying, man, listen, I will bump into him and wake him up so he roll over and shit. Stop that shit.
My
What is
dad
wrong
used
with
to
you?
snore so loud. My mother used to have to nudge her. Like, stop doing that. And he used to hold his breath in his sleep. So, he don't do it no
Promise to
more.
goodness, no. He still snore like nobody's business, take the paint off the walls, and I still nudge the shit out of his ass to make him roll over and go a different, hey, and then try to fall asleep in that time before he starts snoring again. Because
Yeah,
can't we
like,
fall
hurry
asleep
up
to
with the
that?
quickness. What do you make a
Drew,
post about?
hold on. Let's go. Let's go see.
We
I know.
discussed. We discussed it already. Why we all get quiet? We have no life.
Because we nosy.
I'm trying to get to the damn what she just came in here and said. You said what he posted. I'm trying to get to it for you. I'm trying to see.
I'm trying to see.
My quietness was just respecting the curiosity that overcame us all. And drinking my coffee.
MonTeesMama went dark. Ooh, I like.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oop, here we go.
Morning, everybody. It is July 7th. It
Not for me.
is 6:45 in the morning. Hey, I need these glasses. No, everybody's fine. Everybody's doing well. I've just been busy. I'm either cleaning, playing with the kids, working, doing something. I'm usually busy. Sometimes I play my game, relax a little bit. It happens. 4th of July was mediocre. Didn't really do much. Couldn't afford much. It happens. Taking a lot of time to reflect. And just been wondering, if I was able to do more like this before, would we be in this situation? Is
Think about walking and talk. Shit, that drives me nuts.
stuff like that. I try not to stay on it. It could be depressing, but I'm trying to grow from all of it. Hopefully everybody's doing well, had a happy 4th. I know that there are people out there are families, individuals, males, females, families, couples, whatever you want to call it, that are looking at me crazy.
Huh.
There are people out there that are willing to help, and I'm starting to see that and understand that.
Huh.
And I'm kind of just letting that be, I guess. If it comes to be that the individuals help, and there has been, I think there's an individual or a couple individuals that I think got off of the, just a couple things off the Amazon wish list, and I also explained this to Steph that the wish list didn't get taken down, and I had to go look at a couple things because I'm still new to social media. The wish list didn't get taken down. I started to explain to her everything got on the list. There is no more list, and I think that's what happened to the one of the first original lists that she had made. Is she thought it got hacked or taken down? No, I just think everything just got bought out, and so there was no more list. So yeah. Good to hear from you guys. Also, let me know in the future. I'm not sure what content I'm leaning towards. If it's cleaning, if it's gig work. Haven't been posting that because I'm not sure if you guys want to see that. I don't know if it's family stuff. I could make a montage of Manova because she's always really happy to see me every time I come home. I don't know, just let me know what you guys think. Good morning, everybody.
Oh no. And then the caption says, "Gonna start making a notebook of things that are going on because I forget to post things quite often. I'll update y'all more soon. This was a quick post before bed." So, per usual, with all of the other things that he doesn't know about that are going on with her. I'm starting to think that maybe she is hoarding and keeping shit from him. Like she's buying out that wish list. She paid for it. If he doesn't know that she paid for it, like the car seat or the stroller or whatever. Remember the stroller showed up in the TV and he thought somebody gifted them and nobody gifted them that shit. Nobody did that. I believe that she's spending money and making him think that people are gifting them shit. Nobody bought out that wish list. That did not happen. And the wish list does not go away once you make a wish list on Amazon and it's bought out. It's still there. Correct?
Yes.
Yep.
And the last time I looked at the wish list, which was just before it got
Wait, can I
vetoed,
make a wish list? Can I make one?
Desiree, Cherry
as
Pop
long as I'm on it.
career. I'm sure there's people who would still want to do for you and Deshaun, but I promise to God, if you make a wish list, they are going to drag us through the hells and coals of fucking Satan's asshole. And I'm
I
so
better be
tired
on
of
it.
being dragged through the hells and coals of
I
Satan's
better be on it.
asshole. I am not. I'm just
Wait,
keeping it a
what
whole buck. I love
medicine?
you down real bad, and Deshaun deserves it all. But the minute you do that, girl, they're gonna put you so far underneath the depths of hell. Anything they can do, they can do it. They're not gonna let us do it.
I
I'm
want to be
telling
on
you.
Des's wish list.
Madison says she has to be on my wish list.
See, everybody's saying if she makes one, they would donate. You know what, y'all? I would take it into consideration. I don't think it's a good idea. I don't think that it's going to work out the way that, I mean, see, because the person who launches it has to take responsibility for it. And MonTeesMama already has been, like, they are still riding the fuck out of me. And we got Deshaun in February. It is now July, y'all. It's July and they are still dog walking the fuck out of me for helping Desiree. So as much as I would want for that to be able to happen for Deshaun, he deserves it all. I can't get behind it because they're gonna drag her through the pits of hell for it. I've tried to protect her from all of these things, and while there's some people on the internet who love Des down, and you know what I'm saying, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think it's a good idea. I think that it would cause us way more confusion than it would benefit anybody. Anything that happens. I mean, the boys got new shoes and they talk shit about Desiree for that. Anything Desiree does is going to be under scrutiny. Now, we could say, on the other hand, that, you know, if the boys benefit from it, who gives a good damn? Like, there's that part, but I'm just not. Look, I've got the master's program interview on Thursday. MonTeesMama got a lot of shit going on. While I can get behind lots of fights, we're going to get the boys back to school the best way we the fuck know how, and that's it.
Okay, how about this? Okay, no wish list. If you want to help with Deshaun for school, just inbox me off.
How many centimeters are in
And before you do anything, go get you a post office box. Don't be giving everybody your address to send stuff directly to your home.
I know
If you want to entertain that and let people inbox you if they want to do something for him, I'm all for that. If people want to inbox you and do something for him, that's out the kindness of your heart and that's what you want to do. And I get behind that. But get you a P.O. box. Don't be giving everybody your damn address, right? And be safe about what you do as far as how you collect that. I love that people want to do things for Deshaun, but because of how this all came to the internet and how everything has been and how they've done his mama, it puts Desiree under scrutiny for anything. She can't even breathe right. If she farts up on here, you know what I'm saying? She's got an STD. Like any normal thing that a normal mother can do, like, you know. And at the end of the day, MonTeesMama got her front, back, left, right, and sideways. So I'm gonna come regardless. You know what I'm saying? I know there's other people. Arlita, you know, she's definitely built a village that is being a part of her day-to-day reunification and building for Deshaun and for what's best for him and his future and all of the things. So
Did you clean up?
Oh,
and I love y'all for wanting to for him. You know what I'm saying? I still feel he deserves the world. All those kids do. They deserve so much after having been force fed so very little. Nothing that they've experienced has been fair. It's nothing that they chose for themselves, right? They don't have control over those situations. And if you came from a family of sorts where you went through similar experiences with no control over what happened to you, then you can relate.
Maybe with it so it's easier. Good girl for working it out though.
So Deshaun is going to have a great year. He is going to be amazing. And he definitely needs to be kept away from her. I've got some things to share with Desiree. I mean, I guess she did a live. We'll talk about it off of here.
Who made a live?
Stephanie, and she went live.
I saw that.
It would have been Monday night. And she was, I guess Deshaun asked for some more cheese and she denied him the cheese or whatever. And I can give you half of that or whatever. But then people were wondering why he was just snacking on a brick of cheese anyways. Then something about some water, and she said, I'll give you a cup, like being real short and nasty to him. But then in there, he said something about going back. Once he went back to camp, he was going home, and she like made a nasty face, and like basically he then like, you know, conceded with her like he didn't want to go home or some shit. Like she's playing games with your baby over there as far as him coming back to the crib. And she made that video the night of him supposedly, missing camp and him missing his brother and sister, like on some bullshit. That's what she's on. And apparently she went live and did it on Facebook. I had gotten some screenshots of comments that were happening during her live, but she's so irrelevant to me. I was doing other shit last night. I didn't get the opportunity to go. And she's making him memorize Bible verses, Katarina said.
I've got the Blue Apps live.
Madison's got the live. So yeah, I missed the live, but apparently that's all that was happening last night on her FB live. And she was involving him and basically using him as a prop for this bullshit.
The live was on YouTube last night.
Okay. Thanks.
Oh, it was on YouTube. It was on YT last night. So she posted it cross-platform, or she did too. Reddit had it.
Yeah, Reddit had it too. You know, Reddit always has stuff.
Well, that's good.
I'm not in the Reddit, so someone posted the live on FB. Okay, it's probably in one of the snark groups, right?
For Reddit, yeah.
It'll be in all of them.
Me, all of them, really.
Crazy sauce, crazy sauce.
That's wrong with her. If you want more cheese, let the baby eat as much as he wants. I'm sorry, Mrs. Bush. So what I can say without a doubt in my mind, without giving up too much of nobody's business or involving myself in this shit, food insecurity as a form of manipulation or punishment is very much real. It's sick as fuck, and it's very much happening over there. There's no doubt in my fucking mind. So take that for what it is. Katarina said her daughters were being nasty to him too. I mean, they're
was not
mimicking
one
her behavior.
iota of her wanting to pull them up on it.
I'm always taking notes, y'all. Like,
I never see her pull those babies up on being mean.
I bet they do whatever the fuck they want over there.
You can kudos to Amwell does. While you had jumped out earlier, she had came up and gave me. I had asked somebody. They were talking about it when you left, and I was like, I missed it. Can somebody come give me like the cliff notes to it and tell me what you saw? Because I missed it, but we need to know what's going on with my baby. And so Amwell came up and gave me a rundown with cliff notes that I was going to bring to you later. But you know, we might as well, since more things are just open. At the end of the day, this will be posted everywhere too. Like, Stephanie, enough the fuck is enough. His mama has primary parenting and decision making. You're taking shit too far, and all you're gonna succeed in doing is costing Andrew time with his son because you're an unsafe adult. Okay? Mind your business with your children. Deshaun's mother minds his business very well and is doing a wonderful job. Please just take care of your children. Your children need the help and they need to be taken care of. Deshaun is getting back healthy, his skin, his hair. You see his mama's doing a good job and you can't deny that shit. So please just focus on your children. Focus on getting your children healthy and getting their skin and their hair and feeding them, and focus on yours. Focus on yours.
Damn,
Don't even
Neil, I
focus on that
appreciate
man.
you.
Focus on yours.
She just so vindictive, man. Like, oh my god,
Yeah, she is.
for no reason at all. My God, she need to grow up.
Hey, Viv. Yeah. So there's a lot of things, like I told y'all, from just, yeah, I think what's happening over there is a lot worse than what we could. Call me later and we can screen share. Or maybe tomorrow or something. True, it's getting late. I need to finish dinner here in a minute. It's already 9 o'clock here.
All right, guys. Well, to that note, I appreciate the
Well,
ones
shit,
that.
to that note, we'll stay 9 more minutes. I'm almost to 3 hours. Like if I'm doing this shit, I might as well every time I'm gonna leave, like, but at 3 hours, y'all, no bullshit. Everybody look at their shit. In 9 minutes, whatever, at 9:09, 10:09, wherever you're at, when it hits the nine,
Okay.
everybody say goodbye. Like I gotta get shit done over here. But more shit keeps coming to the surface. But we'll come back tomorrow. But MonTeesMama gotta get her shit done. I've had a very busy day in my real world. I should have got here a lot earlier. I'm glad I got here now because obviously it was a good timing for everybody who's involved to be here to share and pass on. You know, we missed a lot of shit yesterday, clearly. We had stuff going on in our, I think I was on a call with Katarina and Arlita for a couple hours yesterday. I feel like, wasn't that yesterday? I'll talk to y'all later. I'm turning the music on and getting busy. Do it, True. Handle your business. I'll hit you when I'm off of here in 9 minutes. She made him do that. What the fuck is wrong with her? Yeah, the shit. 2.5 hours. That was yesterday, Katarina? Yeah, that was the live. That was last night. Yeah, so that's what I was doing during her live. I was talking to Katarina and Arlita for 2.5 hours. My bad, y'all. I was busy. I was kicking it with my girls. You know what I'm saying? We only get to catch up like once a week for that type of time. That's why they be like 2.5 hour sessions and shit. You seen it, Viv? Yeah. We missed it. But it's important to know all these things that are going on. They just add up to all the other things. And the problem now, it's not a problem because Desiree has primary decision making and sole physical custody of her child. So if she decides to make the decision to no longer send him over there because this woman is acting in these unsafe ways, she's entitled to make that decision. So I don't understand why Stephanie would want to jeopardize the time that our baby is allowed to spend with his father. I don't know why she would want to do that and do these types of things involving somebody else's child when I don't know if she doesn't understand, but I've said it more than once. And Stephanie, watch what you're doing with our baby. You're not allowed to do the things you're doing. He is there to see his father. You're continuing to interfere, but the end goal here, the end game here with your interference is Desiree's not going to send him because it's not safe. Ms. Bush said, can he go to a visitation center? I'm sure that, Desiree could set up. Desiree is the primary decision maker. So if she wants to offer him something like that, like if you want to see him, you can meet us here and we can kick it for a couple hours or whatever. But that's it. I don't want him going over there because of what she's doing. Desiree can definitely say that. You can't keep your girlfriend from taking my son places that neither one of us go. You can't keep your girlfriend from trying to exploit my child on the internet to pump up her views and the money you're making off of him. Said Sally's going to cause W2 to possibly lose. Exactly. That's what I'm saying, Jutta. Ma'am, watch your, that's what I'm saying. Mrs. Thompson, watch your mouth. Watch what you're doing with somebody else's child. You're going to jeopardize his involvement with his daddy. And I don't think that, if that's your goal, keep it up. Whatever.
Of course, that's her goal. That's why she doing all that crap.
Nobody want him. Yes, I know.
And we know what she's making him do, and we know how the baby truly feels. He's with his mother 90% of the time. I can attest to the way he loves her down bad and lays all over her and tells her he loves her and kisses her, and that's his mama. And he loves his mama. And he loves his brother and loves to fight with his brother. And he is definitely adjusted and got right back in where he fit in when he was kept away from his mother and his brother. And that was the other thing. Her worried about who he's missing over there. And he's got a whole family over here, too, that misses him very much. That's had to miss him for years because of you. Deshaun's parents weren't having a problem keeping shit together for him until she interfered with how they were doing it. And that's not what this is anymore. She has no control, power, say so, and she's going to jeopardize the little bit of visitation that her baby daddy has. Her boyfriend, her whatever. That's not her husband. Only to see their daughter go through high school. It was a temporary situation based on finances. Y'all know that girl is a narcissist who can't do anything without a man. Natalie, she gonna have to figure that out for herself. Now listen, in the beginning, there was more than enough help offered to her. She's had it. I mean, even the video we watched that he just posted, like, I realize now, well, it's too late, home splice. Like, you missed that opportunity. Now you've let your girl, ever since the first wish list and people trying to help, now we've seen that your girl abuses animals, children. She has like a pattern of black eyes amongst young people. Like, I don't know. There's a lot going on. Says she lied about the wish list. Listen, just talking about, listen, she's buying that shit. She's obviously siphoned. We know what's happening with the money. Stephanie's in charge of the money. Okay. And Stephanie's tricking off the money, y'all. And she's tricking it off in more ways than one. Obviously, Andrew does not know what the hell's going on if he thinks that the wish list disappears and, you know what I'm saying? Whatever she's giving him access to, however she's playing in his head, obviously the whole see it and he can't. Steph is a leech. She leeches on and plays victim. Listen, Natalie, you are not wrong, darling. We were in here earlier talking about it when we watched his video, and I was like, so that all that shows us is just like the TV and the stroller and the other things that she said people were sending her. Nobody sent her shit. She's spending her TikTok money buying this shit, making Andrew think that they've got supporters who are sending it. And you want to know how she gets caught here? Because her first wish list, when everybody felt sorry for her, it didn't even buy out that fucking fast. So you mean to tell me after 2 years and everything that's happened and how everybody hates her so bad now that they put a wish list and it bought out that fast? Absolutely fucking not. She had already done that wish list. She had done her Amazon Prime shopping, and she had done that wish list and bought it out herself. That's what happened. And she bought the stroller and the TV and all the other things that she says people are buying her. She's buying them for herself. That's the same wish list from Christmas that she said she didn't make. It was the same wish list. She's over here playing in everybody's face like people don't see it. And I mean, come on now, y'all. I don't understand why anybody's still over there watching that shit. I appreciate the ones who did to catch the things that happened with Deshaun. Okay, whoever's our inspectors for that, I appreciate y'all. Let me stop. I see why some of y'all are still over there watching it because Deshaun is still, involved to a certain degree. I get it. I appreciate it. But yeah, she makes money off the hate, and a lot of what she's doing is acting. And she bought that shit, and she would probably do better by telling the internet that she bought it, that she finally did something for them kids. She went dealing with Alice with no TV. Say it again. And if that gaming chair goes out, they'll get a new one of those too. I mean, this woman has bought a trampoline and a ball pit. They didn't have any of those things. Those weren't things that were gifted to them previously somewhere. Those weren't on her Amazon wish list from before. That's shit she went out and bought. She's showing y'all in your face. She put a whole water fountain there. She put a whole play yard out there. She went and bought all that shit. In your face, she's doing that shit. They already got a new chair. I'm done. Stop it. Katarina, leave me alone.
Katarina.
Okay, we got another minute. I love y'all. I thank y'all for coming by. I knew Des had some shit to say today, and I'm going to remain consistent regardless. I guess this is why they're going to say I'm Resilient Jenkins content. It's not Resilient Jenkins content. It's a little boy's life. It's children's lives that are hanging in the fucking swing of some people trying to be content creators on a damn app. And a bunch of fucking people who like to talk about content creators have jumped onto this family that is in a bad way. There's mental health issues. There's addiction issues. There's so much running rampant for people to still be making a fun of this or is a kiki ka. There's nothing kiki kaka about this shit. There's nothing fucking funny about what we are all being witnessing on in the world as the world sits by and watches. There is nothing fucking funny. Not at all. I don't get it. I will never get it. I feel like we're living in some sick, twisted fucking times. I'm glad that I've been a part of it, and my daughter's got to witness how this has gone because I can to show her better. I can tell her this world is fucked up more than it was when I was growing up, baby. And you got to pay attention to all this shit, all of it.
I love y'all.
I love you more. It's 9:09. Y'all go have a wonderful night. Get a great night's sleep. We will get back at it
I
tomorrow.
want to know what we talked about. You know. Bye.
Absolutely. I mean, it'll be
Good night,
cross
y'all.
posted. Thank you for coming. It's never goodbye. I'll see you later. For everybody who showed up on the porch, thanks for having the haters too. For the people monitoring, recording, for customer assurance, we love you too. Y'all stay blessed.
Good night.
Love you.